G-Hut's not joining us then.
All right, here we go.
I'll move to GM later.
Okay, we are live. I put us on the splash screen, just so when you're ready, you can move us back. The dice pool should be cleared.
Yes, go ahead and roll Destiny. 1 sec. Let me kick the dog out.
Welcome everyone.
We're on YouTube. We're famous. Woohoo!
All right, here we go. Not a great start for me.
It's not a great start. Oh, yeah. But at least it's not too black.
All right, Pat, I got a light side.
Oh, there's no good. Okay. Got them open.
And Aliana automatically adds a light side.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 2 and 2 now.
Then we just figure out whose obligation.
Has that everyone rolled already?
I have not rolled yet.
No. So you roll, and while you do that, I'll roll the obligation and then summarize what we just went through so far.
So I hope Eli and the our other player comes on.
Ellie. It landed on 55. Where I put that? Put it down somewhere. 55 lands on the person that's not here today.
Who's that? It still counts. They're in our party. They got money.
Ellie. It's Ellie. Not kick him. Klein.
So if when Klein joins, we'll just let Klein know.
Klein's worried about if this place is far enough away from the Empire finding her because she kind of abandoned the coast.
Isn't Klein a dude?
I mean, sorry, the person place. I keep you. So he is worried if this is far enough away and that the Empire won't be able to find him because he kind of abandoned his post.
Okay.
And being a clone trooper, he shouldn't have done that. So
All right.
kind of when he gets it, just the whole morale of everything just demoralizing him. So right. All right. So
is everyone on? Roll Destiny already? I mean, not Destiny. The Destiny.
Did. Thank you. One more black. Thank you. All right. So quick summary. What happened last week? You guys, after the previous fight, you guys swept. You guys did some real learning about the Force. Aliana taught some of y'all Force users about your abilities and stuff like that, and inherent stuff. You guys started feeling the crystals and stuff. Something not crystal. You felt something. You're feeling something from the Force, kind of drawing you with something that's supposed to go along with the vision you had. What's pulling. You have two sides pulling on you. You're going for the more difficult side. It seems to be the more at peace side to the Force, which is basically the light side. And so that's where you guys are being drawn to now.
I think Nuku is the only one who has gone to the evil.
So yeah, Nuku did grab a crystal already. It was calling to him. It's not the lighter side of the Force. And everything like that. So he has that. And like I said, so right now we're walking down Pata and HK are having some little difficulties and stuff like that. What kind of happened offline was HK returned to Pata, not really apologizing, but kind of really apologizing, telling that he thinks the systems are kind of screwy, that this being here on this planet is really messing with him. And his thing, and he's going to do a self-diagnostic to see, what's going on with him because with his fragmented memory, it's really interfering. He's seeing stuff that's not there, and so he was actually going after something that he saw previously when he, his memory would show him. And so that is where we're at.
Clarification on something with the recap that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
just for roleplay purposes, the crystal that Nunku got, did it call to him and he got it, or did he have to like do some finagling to work it out? Because I don't know if we're going
I think he had to like.
with normal
He
canon.
did some
or-
light finagling to work it out because it really wanted him to get it because, you know.
Okay. The reason I was asking is by some of the lore, it's like if that crystal is meant for you, it releases itself to you without you having to do anything. So
he
that
kind
was a
forced
little
it
bit
out.
of.
He felt it calling to him, but he had to fight. He had to force it out, everything like that. So it wasn't too hard to force out, but you know he had to force it out. It's not a good crystal that he you know out of character wise that he'd want, but that's what his character's getting because that's what he went for.
Well, no. The reason I was asking that for roleplay purposes is I may be bringing that back up later on once we get to these other crystals and I talk the other guys through how they actually go about getting a crystal that belongs to them.
Yeah,
there's
a feeling of like darkness coming from this crystal. That, you know, with him not being attuned to the force as much, you know, he's not going to know about it.
Okay, like I said, it was just for roleplay stuff.
So yeah. So here where you're at now, Jihad's not online, but in his 4C, he actually saw you guys coming from the east direction before you head down here. I don't know if he's rebuilding that to you, but that was revealed to him. So we can just go where we're at with what we were trying to do last time we were there.
So, also last time, HK47 said he saw a meat bag.
Yeah, he's going to
run off to the east.
Like I said, he returned because Pat told him to get it. He saw, you know, Pat's getting frustrated with it, not listening, and you know, it kind of realized it's screwing up, something wrong with it, and he needs to shut down for a little bit to figure out what's going on with himself.
Okay, so TRD looks like he's getting a transmission, and then he says, "Sirs, should we go after the meat bag that HK47 has mentioned, or should we continue to try and go southward past this liquid that's flowing really fast?"
Can we try and check out those meat bags and see if, or meat bag singular, I'm not sure, and see if we can maybe see what they're up to without engaging right away?
That is definitely a possibility. If
maybe scout it out.
Just in case there's any ambiguity or whatever, Necro has been placed inside of TRD's military backpack. So I put the little symbol, the little ski mask symbol on Necro. So that's where he's at.
Aliana will turn her lightsaber off, stow it back where it was, and just kind of get up with the others.
All right.
Well, the more I think about this, the more I think this is primarily a trial for you all, and I'm just here in case, well, you need advice or such. So, Jahat did see us coming from the east, so perhaps we should go to the east, which is the same direction that the person...
Yeah, I'm saying if he comes back on, if he comes on today, he can reveal it to you, but I don't know if he revealed that to y'all yet or not.
Oh, okay. I thought he did.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Yeah, I said he saw that, but like I said, but I was expecting him to be here today, but he didn't show up, so.
TRDS, stun the meat bag.
All right.
Let's not engage with hostilities unless... Let's not engage with hostilities unless they do, because so far they've just been running away from us. I mean, obviously they don't really want to fight, right?
TRD's...
Yes, and most meatbags will take offense to being stunned.
TRD's shield from his arm attachment opens up, and he's got like a little shield on his cybernetic arm, and he turns off the glowing lightsaber with the stun emitter in it, but he still has it in hand, so he can turn it back on as an incidental if needed.
Oh,
T.
I was more thinking with Aliana, she kind of finagled and hid hers where it was, but she's not going to go unarmed, so she would pull out the rapier.
Okay.
So, should we go in stealth mode?
Ah, yes. Stealth mode sounds good.
TRDS for stealth.
Yes, if y'all want to go stealth, I'll hang back, or if y'all want me to go first to help distract y'all from being in stealth, I'm good with that as well, but I'm not good at being stealthy.
TRDS will stealth.
I did help Nanku. I'll help TRDS stealth.
What difficulty do we roll for stealth?
For stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Basically, Aliana's saying she's not stealthing, so would y'all rather her go first, or let y'all go first?
We should probably go first, and then you guys that have text message enabling comms that are more advanced than just the basic hand comm can get a message from me about what I see, so you can expect stuff.
Okay. 3 reds.
3 reds. Okay.
I don't know if the long-range comm link is more advanced to be able to receive text or not. It's the one that's the planetary range thing. The backpack.
That's not good.
That's weird. It's good, and it's very good, and it's very bad, but I passed.
You rolled less dice than you should have.
Oh,
Yeah.
3
Two
red.
less.
What do you mean? He said 3 red.
No. I mean for your yellows.
No,
And
that's
your blue.
that's correct.
'Cause
Speaks binary
isn't
too.
Nanku like? No, but isn't Nanku like helping TRDS?
No, you were rolling independently, weren't you?
That's what I thought. I thought you were
I
both.
thought you both were stealthing in together.
Yeah, because you rolled first, so I figured we were doing separate.
Oh, oops. Mm.
Otherwise, it would just have been one group roll.
Alright. So you're gonna stealth towards though you both are successful.
Yep.
We are successful. Nanku will stay on the walls.
I would like to use the Triumph to upgrade my next check that I need to make.
Oh, what does the threat give me? Does it give me like an extra strain or something?
Hmm.
Does
What?
the threat give me an extra strain or something?
Yeah, what does our threat give us?
Take 1 strain apiece.
One strain?
Okay.
Yeah. Already got plans for that despair. Alright. So Namku's gonna be walking around.
Oh, I think I would like to make a perception check.
Okay.
What will be the difficulty for that?
Difficulty for the perception check. You can't see in the dark, can you?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
What would my perception check be?
Yeah. So 4 red, 2 purple.
Whoa! Okay, let's see how many despairs we get on this
Should
one.
we do a group perception?
Oh, yes, we can do a group perception.
What's your perception?
My perception is 2 ranks, which is 2 yellow.
And I got a cunning of 3. Plus an upgrade on my next check for the Triumph. So if we're doing a group check, then that would be 3 yellow. Actually, let TRD do it, because then he speaks binary. You can assist him. So then we'll get 3 yellow and 2 blue. What's the difficulty? You said 3 red?
4 red, 2 purple.
Are you serious?
Wait,
Just
let me
wait.
check.
Are we supposed to be looking for a specific individual, or was that just a look around?
You're just looking around, so then, right?
That's
Three red, 2 purple. My bad. I was reading something else. My notes.
Okay, so is there something? Is it very cloudy in here, or is something preventing us from seeing?
No, if you really want to see everything in there, 3 reds, 2 purple. If you want to just actively look around, and
I just want to see anything that might be hostile. Not necessarily the stealthiest thing in the room, but anything that could be considered hostile or, as HK47 said, a meat bag. Anything that would fit under their definition of a meat bag.
okay, we'll do 3 purple then.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Yeah, we're not looking for the stealthiest person in the room. We're just looking to see if anything is in the area that we should be prepared for.
Okay.
It's like you're trying to look for me.
All right, so 1. All right, I'm just going to do it here.
That's all.
Uh-oh, is it not rolling?
Crud.
See anything come through.
Is your button working?
I'll check my button.
Oh, wait, there it went through now. Okay, cool.
There we go.
You just roll dice pool.
I know, because we were doing a group chat. We were doing a group
Okay.
perception to see if we see
Okay,
any
so
hostile
you
meat
see
bags.
the track, you see the tracks that the guy just took heading east. Pretty much a straight path east. So wherever Nunku's walking around up there, he doesn't really see much up there.
All right,
Some markings and stuff like that. You know, a little bit of scratches here and there. from-
TRD will send a text message to those with. I think if you have a comm that's more advanced, I mean, like the 3 mall would definitely have the texting capability, but he'll send a text out. Actually, he can actually communicate, and audio will come through on your end, but he doesn't actually have to speak because it's kind of like a gank comm. It's built into his chassis, so he'll say, "I see tracks up ahead. No, quote unquote, meat bags yet. Proceeding with caution, stealthily."
All right.
And if they haven't been shot yet, I'm gonna just move forward a little bit, but try and stay at least a range band back.
Okay.
I'm having a bad feeling about this. How many pairs of tracks do I see?
You just see it just people. Look, you can't really tell like how many tracks. I don't know what just survival's at.
How many different shoe sizes do I see? And different shoe treads.
You see they all pretty much the same. A couple's different. Some of the sizes change and everything, but pretty much the same.
How many distinct sizes differences do I see?
Maybe 2 or 3.
There are at least 3 possible hostiles. I do not see them, though. Proceed with caution.
Okay.
What is this? Is this like junk metal?
Looks like junk.
This rubbish is sitting there.
Is it tall enough to hide behind?
It is. It's kind of blocking, kind of narrows the pathway to where you can only really get into here.
Okay. Is there a way for Nunku to like squeeze past it?
No, not really. It's pretty much set up as a barricade to get so you can't go around it. You have to kind of just tunneled into that one area is what it's set up. It's like it's a funnel. It's funneling you right there to get through.
Okay. Nunku will text to everyone that he believes that someone who is either stealthy or tanky should go through that narrow pathway.
You know, there is another option. Yeah, no, I'll let y'all decide, but yeah, y'all decide.
Maybe HK47 would like to go through.
HK's shut down right now. We're doing his repair.
Oh, I thought his repair was done. Okay.
Perhaps
I guess when Pat is ready for his repair to be done.
Oh yeah, I'm just leaving him back there because I can't. I'm in player mode, so I can't control him right now.
Okay.
Perhaps I should just try to call out to him and speak to him. He seemed more scared of us than we are of him, right?
That sounds like an excellent idea. Go for it. I will stay away from Your general direction.
Pop the helmet off. Excuse me, Mr. Man.
So when you get right here, Eliana, there's a laser fire that's fired right in front of your feet, and you hear over the comms nearby where that junk is, Nunku. Y'all hear it? It says, "I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but I suggest you head back the way you came before I aim this time. State your purpose for being here."
Look. We're just passing through. We're just exploring. We're not going to bother anything y'all got going on. We're exploring and we're trying to find a place to sleep for the night.
Who says we got something going on?
Nobody did, but if you happen to, we're just passing through.
Passing through. Wow, I've been watching you. God, they didn't notice the cameras, did you? Haha. Did a pretty good job myself, I think.
Okay, what's the difficulty to discover a camera?
Well, what did you notice?
That would be 4
Us
reds
defending
and
ourselves?
2 purple for
I
that.
saw how y'all got them guts from them Kinrath all over you. So y'all must have been battling your way here, it looks like.
Well, yeah, we got attacked.
I'll allow one of you to come in and talk for the group. I'm not going to have all y'all in here.
What do you mean? It looks like we've been battling. Either you've seen us doing stuff on the cameras, or you haven't.
Now, you see the blood and guts on y'all from the Kinrath. I don't think anyone took a shower and wiped anything off, did they?
We intentionally didn't wipe anything off.
I nominate Aliana to speak.
Yeah. She good at talking.
Look, I'm going to put my weapons down, okay? And I'll come in. Deal?
Alright. We're watching you. Come on in.
She'll toss her helmet off to the side and take the rapier off and set it down. She's still got her walking stick, because it's just a walking stick, right?
Of course. Alright, so you can go on in.
And then just kind of start slowly making our way in, not trying to make any type of fast or quick moves to not look hostile.
Okay. One of the guys meets you at the front as you come closer, and he says, "This way."
So what was the difficulty to look for cameras that they mentioned?
3 red, 2 purple. I said, right here. I say, "Boss, what's your name again? Sorry, ma'am."
Aliana.
Oh yeah, boss, got this Eliana here for the group. What do you want? So you can just stay right there. And while you're looking, you kind of see a little setup as you're looking at there, Alana. You can see like a little satellite dish here thing with some guys programming away on a computer console. From the top, you can see a heavy repeating blaster pointed down at you. With the guy, seems to be the guy behind the voice that's been talking to you this whole time.
I would like Nunku to try to stealth just to make sure nothing bad happens.
I had a question. So is there not anything obstructing the view of the heavy repeating rifle shooting over here?
No, he's got pretty much aimed right here at the entrance.
Okay, so anyone else can also shoot at it unobstructed, correct?
You can shoot what?
At the heavy repeating blaster, the person that's on it.
You got extreme range, yeah.
Heavy repeating blasters have a long range.
I was also assuming this crap right here is blocking line of sight.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. It's to funnel you in, so you're stuck. So you can't all come in at once and raid. So it's a preventive measures. Also, in case they get attacks and stuff like that. So what do you want? What you doing here?
Look, we're just looking for a way further south without having to go through, over there. You know what's down there. We're trying to get around that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, getting down there's been kind of a pain for us too. But y'all seem pretty capable. Tell you what, maybe y'all help us clear out that area down there so we can get a hold of some of them get hold of some of that stuff they have down there, the crystals and stuff. Maybe we can loan you some gear to get down there. We'll split it. 80-20. How's that sound?
80 for us sounds great.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, don't y'all know how to get down there? Wasn't there a little dude running around here that they didn't bother?
No, we kind of stay clear of that area down there. It's not that safe. Everything. Plus, we got enough stuff up here to keep ourselves busy for a while. So if you want to go down, since you're already heading down there, figure might as well. And I think my doc. Hey, doc, get over here. You see a little technician come up here. Like yeah, and like tell him what you got. Oh yes, definitely. So it's kind of hard to get over there. One of the guys blasted the wall, kind of made the whole water come in through. And so it's been kind of difficult to get through that, but I think I've come up with a contraption that might work. And she kind of comes over and shows you the details, and all proud of it. It's kind of like, if you, from the look of it, it kind of looks like kind of like a suspension bridge of some sort, and everything like that, where you would have to set it up. And once you set it up, you have to get across the rivers and stuff like that. It would make it easier for everyone to get across. It's all going to be like it's going with the suspension. It's going to suspend from the wall, as well as both ends. So someone's going to have to make it across safely first, and install it. And then once it's installed, it'll stay there and be a permanent fixture to get across that area. Because otherwise, you got to try to make that little narrow passageway. She says to so you don't fall in the water. And they've lost some people, trying to do that, and so they just don't have anyone that was capable, I guess, to get across. And I guess if you guys really want to go over there, then they'll give you the means to do that.
And just real quick, while I'm watching these people and talking to them and they're explaining, do they seem to have any sort of markings of the equipment or their clothing that speaks of Imperial?
No, they look more like smugglers or mercenaries. Look like everyone just doing stuff. You've seen some of the guys going back and forth, loading boxes onto this cargo thing over here, and moving stuff around. And if you want to look around in there, you can look around and see what all they have to set up and stuff.
No, just as we was talking, like because
well, you saw where she came from. I mean, you didn't really get to see all the way over here down where she came from, but I mean, you can look around. Like they're keeping an eye on you, so that they're not going to have to worry about if you want to walk around. You can look around.
Okay, and she'll in that case she'll go, yeah, if you guys have gear that we can use to get across, we can clear it out, and then.
Yeah, she said, "Yeah, come back here, and I'll show you." And so she says, "Follow her." And
Necro will ask you over the comm. What
if it's a lot of stuff? I may need one of my other people to help me carry it, though.
What do they?
I could talk to the boss about that. Maybe we can get someone to help you, or maybe allow someone else to come in. He's really worried about stuff like that because this may be a big find that he found here. And as you come down closer, you'll see two Kinrath. A couple of Kinrath pinned up in this pen, and they're like they're pretty docile. But then when you come close, they start like attacking at the cage and stuff, trying to get through everything. But as she comes close to them, they don't seem to aware of it. Like when they look at you, they sense something from you, everything like that. And she starts digging around for the contraption she was telling you about. So 1 second, I'll be right back.
Eliana, are you okay? We've lost visual.
Did they seem to act like that with her, or just with me?
No, just with you. And then she comes back.
Eliana, we've lost visual contact. Are you okay?
I'm good.
She's like, do you like that? These also I've been experimenting on. It's pretty amazing how they interact in that thing. They actually use like a pheromone to identify themselves. It's very very interesting, the type mentality they have.
Yeah. I'm curious. Have you just been around them enough, because they didn't seem to react negatively with you?
No, see that satellite dish over there that actually transmit the pheromone across this whole area, so they don't really sense it from us, and we carry part of it with us, so that way they don't really sense it. As you stay in the air longer, they start to become a little more docile towards you. because it's like I guess it's radiating the essence onto you and stuff like that from the satellite dish. So, and that's
Okay.
that's kind of keeping them at bay. See, that's what really been keeping them at bay mostly, so we can do our work. We've been doing experiments on them and then stuff that they have with these crystals, how they interact with these eggs.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, he said, yeah, did you hardly imagine? I said, all you had to do was just get one of the ventral sacs out of them, and you could do the same thing with them. It's amazing. But she's okay. Well, here's the gear. Yeah, you might need someone to help. It's kind of heavy. Do you have anyone there, or can we bring some guys to help haul it?
Yeah, if y'all don't feel comfortable with one of my people coming in here, if you've got some people that can help me haul it out there.
Yeah, she said, all right, 1 second. Yeah, come back over here. And she said, it's like, boss, we need some guys to help out get the stuff over there for them. He's like, all right, hey, you and you, go. So this mini group comes over here, helps grab it, and helps carry it to the very front door there. And it says, is that all then?
TRDS says,
Doctor?
what is
Is all you
that?
need?
And then he returns, and she says, okay. And then she's like, here's a comm link. In case you have any problems setting it up, you can just give me a call, and I'll always help you out, respond, and everything.
Okay. She'll take it.
All right. And the guy's like, no, just don't forget the deal we have. Use that, and I said, once you're done, come let us know when it's clear, and
What?
Come.
What deal?
All right.
What's the deal we got with them?
I'll explain as we head down there while we're setting this up.
Are you hurt or anything? Did they hurt you?
Nope. And she'll grab her helmet and her sword and stick it all back on.
Oh, phew.
What's that contraption you got there?
It's
It's
going
like
to
a
take a couple of y'all to help carry it.
bridge or something.
What's the
We
encumbrance
gotta
on
get
it?
it over here. It's equipment to get us there.
I'm gonna say probably take like maybe 2 or 3 of y'all to do it. Trez will probably do it with one other person if they're strong enough.
What's the encumbrance?
We'll say what, maybe 8 to 10, probably pretty heavy.
If it's 8, then Dunku could probably carry it himself.
Treads can get it himself.
Or 10, I don't know. It would be a suspension bridge. I think it would be probably more than 10.
Tell us what the encumbrance is.
We'll make it 10.
All right, Treads can do it on his own.
Okay. That's good.
Trent is a strong boy.
He's got 20 encumbrance threshold, and he's only using 8.
Wait, isn't it like doesn't his armor like give something like give him more stuff to carry?
Yeah, well, he's got load-bearing gear. He's got the military backpack with all the modules on it, and he's also got the armor that gives him a +1 to strength, so all that stuff. So, Necro will be taken out of the backpack so that Treads can carry the equipment across.
Okay.
He has more encumbrance than Erdak.
He has to have enough encumbrance to be able to have Necro inside.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Alright, so, he's going to need to make an athletics to go across the water.
Alright.
It's going to be 2 setbacks, and it's going to be a part athletics check.
Could
It's good because of the loose gravel, so with him using his wheels to get across, make sure that the ground doesn't slide up on him and then pull him in.
could Nunku would like to assist TRDS to give him a blue.
You're going to go along with him, or how are you going to assist him?
Necro will
He's
speak
gonna-
binary.
Alright,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, Nunku will go along with.
I'll make it even. I'll make it a little more even for y'all.
What's the difficulty total?
3 purple, so upgrade once and 2 blacks. So it'll be 1 red, 2 blue, 2 purple, and a black, and 2 black.
Alright, so 3 purple, upgrade once, 2 blacks.
Yes.
All right. And how's your character gonna assist Nunku?
Giving him a blue.
No, I mean what are you gonna
Yeah, how
actually
you
do?
assist him?
So we have to get across the river, right?
Yes.
Then he'll
You
help.
try to go across first and then and show him how to get through, or what are you gonna do?
Like help him.
How?
Like help carry the thing through so that
Well, then you're gonna have to go across with him.
go across with him.
So you gotta make the same roll: 3 purple, 2 black.
Hey, if you want, you can go first and then pass advantages to TRDS or TRD-2.
2 blue and 2 black, right?
3 purple. Oh, what do you mean 2 blue?
Oh, I don't know what I heard. Okay, so 3 purple. Okay,
3
got it.
purple, 2 black.
But you upgraded it, so
Yes.
it's.
All right.
But you actually got nothing to pass.
Trying to cross successfully. And TRD's still holding the gear, but as you went across, you made it more difficult because more gravel is continuing now for TRD. So now it's got to be a 4 purple.
What's the difficulty to throw the equipment to him?
That's a pretty long stretch to throw it.
Nunku won't be able to carry it if it's 10 encumbrance.
I actually have some athletics, so maybe I should go through and try and generate some boost.
That was a called shot.
Okay, yeah, if you want to go for it. We need advantages, though.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some.
Also, as you noticed that said when Nunku when he was walking on the ground was slipping more and more. So, like I said, that's why it's getting harder. Each time someone goes across, it's harder.
How deep's the water?
It's a rapid rushing water, so it's gonna pull you in if you fall in.
Yeah, how much? Now, you do realize this is a very bulky droid.
Alright, so if I just go through by myself without the bridge, can I not have the setback and maybe generate some advantage to pass?
So the setback is for the water and the loose gravel.
Okay.
That's it. And like I said, it just got more difficult because Nunku got those three things.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, TRDS is going to go back over to that location. And he's going to be like, I've got to borrow this to help get us across. And with that, he starts picking up this heavy machinery. And the stuff right here. He's like, I'm going to have to borrow this so we can get across.
It's kind of just like it's kind of welded there in place. You can't really move it.
Not a problem. We got tools for that, including a fusion cutter.
He's like, no, we just might have to leave that here.
Do you want us to get across or not? Because right now it's almost impossible to get across.
The doc gave
Five purple is impossible, so it's formidable. It's almost impossible to get across. It's 4 purple right now, so it's almost impossible to get across.
Well, Nunku made it first. I'm sorry. I tried to make it really hard.
Well, do you want us to get across or not? That's what TRDS is saying.
The doc will say, so some of that has some ascension to it. If you can use that to attach to the wall, you should be able to get across, help if you get across. So it'll give you help to stabilize so you don't have to put as much weight on there.
Who has any athletics?
So,
Does anyone?
I have 2. TRDS has 2. But here's the thing. He's saying it went, because he got 3 setback, he made it more difficult for everyone to get across. And then if someone else gets more, it's already at formidable. So one more difficulty, it'd be impossible. And apparently the water
could be the same thing could be said about if you get threats on crafting something that you're going to craft.
But for the next roll, not for every single roll from now on.
So once you get the bridge set up, then it makes it a lot easier. You could actually probably pull each other across or just get across on going across it. So, like I said, she says you can use the suspension bridge because it's got the wire stuff in it. You can attach it to the wall because you got to do it at different points.
All right,
so you can hold it.
For clarification, every time someone goes across, the difficulty is going to go up by 1, or is that because of the threat?
That's because his threat.
So if I go across without the equipment, so we don't potentially lose the equipment and generate some boost, I can pass that to TRD.
So you're
And we
supposed
can
to
get-
you're supposed to use the equipment. So it's a bridge you're making. So you're going to use part of it on one side, the other part on the other side, and then you're going to use the wall to help support it.
You originally said that someone has to get across to set the bridge up.
They need to help set the other side of the bridge up because it's a suspension bridge. You need one on both sides, right?
Well, TRDS has the bridge, and so with Nunku being across, it doesn't actually do us any good.
No, but you could use the wires in it. She says to use as ascension gear to get across. So then I will lower the difficulty for using it.
All right. Well, now that that's been modified, here you can have the gear if you want to go next.
Why did you guys not use the thing? Use it to get across in the first place?
Because you said someone has to get across to set the gear up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Gear.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm going to assist the athletics roll by holding TRD steady while he puts the first support in.
Okay. Like I said, I was like, "How are you going to do it? If you use the gear, then you could not." So it's like a suspension bridge. So
Up until just now, we did not realize that was even an option because you said we had to get across to set the ascension gear up.
yeah, the suspension bridge. Yeah, because it's got wires and stuff in it. You should be able to do something like like when you rock climbing and stuff like that. You got to put your pegs in each part along the way. That way, if you slip or fall, it's going to hold you still. So that's what you got to do with the suspension bridge to get across. It'll help you get across that way. Noki just went by himself with no tension or anything like that.
All right, so what do we got to do? What do we roll?
So
I'll assist TRD because TRD's better at athletics than me.
okay, so you can assist. So you get him blue. So you tell him how you're going. You can help them hold the wires and stuff and put that on.
Nunku will look ahead to see what is up here. Would that be another perception check?
You want to leave the group?
No, he's not leaving the group. He's just looking into the distance to see what is there.
Do you remember what Necro said he saw on his screen?
What did Necro say he saw on his screen?
A bunch of spiders blocking because the ceiling went down towards the ground into like a funnel, and
It narrowed more, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nunku's he's not touching that with a 30-foot pole.
Okay. so you can downgrade that difficulty and add boost for Pata helping you.
So is it back to 3 purple?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 purple. You get a boost from him. If you do a brawl check first, like just whatever is average difficulty to start putting the spikes in, then you can reduce it again.
So what do I need to roll first?
To do a brawl check, melee is a melee, or to put them in there securely. That way you can use them to help you aid you get across.
All right.
You'll be adding a success to the roll.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What was that light height stuff all about?
That was to give you a success.
Oh.
And you can use extra success to help lower your difficulty. We'll say
It was
doing the
Eliana.
brawl.
It was Eliana humming a tune, her battle meditation.
Oh. Battle meditation is so useful.
All right, here we go.
Woohoo!
So now what's the athletics check?
It's gonna be. Let's see, it was 4, 3, 2. It's an average check now.
All right.
You get a boost from Pata, right? Pata's gonna help hold the gear.
And you can use a boost from the advantages.
Oh yeah, and then speaks binary.
So that's 3 boosts.
Well, it's 4 total.
See, not trying to kill y'all yet.
Yeah, it's yeah. We're just waiting for HK-47 to just turn on us.
All right. So does he make it across?
He does. And so Luke say, do an average intelligence, I guess, to figure this out, because he kind of told you how to do it, and you don't have
So
to.
Necro gets on the comms, and he assists by using the remote droids to let him see what the contraption looks like, and gives very detailed speaks binary instructions to Treads on how to use it. So Treads can get my intelligence score. Is it a mechanics roll?
Yeah, we're doing mechanics. Like I said, it's an intelligence thing, really, to figure out how to do it. But yeah, you still got to set it up. But once you figure out how to set it up, it shouldn't be too hard to do it.
And Demarion, while they're setting this up, I'm just kind of looking around. Does it look like this washes all the way out to the bottom of the map, or if I just say, you know what, whatever, jump in the water and try to swim to the shore over here?
You've been around waterfalls, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is it like a waterfall, or is it more like?
It's going somewhere and not in a good place.
Okay, so it's more like a waterfall versus a river rapid then.
And they did tell you they lost a couple guys already. So
yeah, I know.
All right. So what's the difficulty for the mechanics?
Average.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be That's gonna be easy.
You never know.
Well, yeah, there is always a chance.
See, you barely got that one. Alright, so after, would say, y'all tinker around for about an hour or two, you finally get something similar to this built.
Pretty.
Suspension bridge.
It's a poly bridge.
So now you just all you to get across is just a easy check to get across.
So TRD is.
If you fail, you still can attach yourself to the wire that goes across, so you won't want to fall off. You just got to keep pulling yourself along.
Necro says that TRD can bring us all across if you guys don't feel comfortable rolling it. He can bring us across one at a time.
Oh, hey, that's kind of like
if you fail, you're just gonna be hanging over the thing and just pull yourself back on.
Yeah, but this would take less time. So can we just do a group check? Because TRD will just take us because he can carry up to, let's see, 20 minus 8. That's 12. So if you guys have 12 encumbrance total, you can have all your gear. Otherwise, you leave some of your gear behind and we'll come back and get it. But if you want to do it that way, we can do one at a time and just do a group roll if you want. Just speed things up so we don't have to do.
I think pretty much everybody is rolling already, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
okay.
an easy roll. Like I said, if you fail, you're not gonna fall in. You got a Caribbean cliff.
Yeah, I already got across, and the first time I rolled with all the difficulty by accident. So
all right.
And I'm assuming I can clip myself and run, so I can roll coordination versus athletics.
Oh,
that sounds good.
All right, so he's hanging there. Now what?
You pull pulling yourself along.
That's what I'm saying. What do I roll now?
So Eliana, just do a strength just to pull yourself along.
What's up?
Do your strength just to pull yourself along.
Yep, we need to know the difficulty.
Okay.
Oh, do easy. Just pulling yourself along.
So wouldn't it be athletics again?
Yeah, do athletics if you have athletics. Or coordinate if you want to coordinate yourself to pull yourself along.
Oh, yeah, I'm
So
not going to waste
you
it.
see her dangling there, and she's like, just got one hand over there and pulling herself along.
All right, so whoever needs to roll next can upgrade their check. Oh, and then I got all those advantages too, so I can give boost to every single person that hasn't rolled yet from my.
Who hasn't went?
What was TRD doing with athletics?
He's going back to put Necro in his backpack and then going across.
Okay. So it'll just be an easy for you then, Aliana, because he kind of just showed you how to do it and gave you that upgrade.
Okay.
And boost if you need them. Lots of boost from my failure.
Yeah.
So a simple whatever athletics coordination, what do you want to call it? Simple.
Wow.
I said simple.
Wow, really? Oh, okay.
Even still, there's no successes though, so it's still.
There's still no success.
Hey, Treads has offered, so just keep rolling until you make it across.
Okay, here, look. Between all the advantages that he got that I didn't spend, and listen, hold on, listen. Between all the advantages that TRDS got and I got that didn't get used, I just activate my mag boots so I'm like, and stick to
Don't you
Treads
get
as he goes
automatic
across.
success anyways because of your ability?
No, I don't. Others do.
Oh, dang! That's you help out but yourself.
But I have the mag boot fittings, so I activate them with all that advantage, and I go with a clip on, go towards TRD, and stick to him when he goes across.
TRD.
For all the advantages.
TRDS for sticky.
TRD, please pull y'all stops across with your athletics.
Yep. He technically has like 4 arms because he's got the utility arm on his vest. He's got the arm with the.
I didn't use any of the advantages that you passed, and I had all those advantages. So I was like, maneuver, activate the mag boots, and I'm gonna go sticking to the closest metal thing, which is TRD.
There you go. TRDS for stickiness.
Alright, follow along, TRD. It's a simple. Because she weighs like nothing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it easy.
There. Oh well, that works. I forgot to roll everything.
That works.
Alright, so y'all make it across there now.
Hey, can you make it so that I can move HK or move him across?
Yeah.
TRDS can grab him and move him across if he doesn't weigh more than 12 encumbrance total.
Is HK gonna be fine with that? Is he?
Yeah, I thought he's in sleep mode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you said as soon as I want to move him, I can move him. If he's gonna stay in sleep mode, that's fine too.
I gave you your character access to move him if you want.
I just don't want. I don't want those weirdos back there messing with him.
Ah.
If he's gonna he can fit himself, but yeah.
If he's just shut down.
All right, TRDS will be stealthy.
Well, I'm
HK,
gonna try to
if
I'm gonna try to huddle everybody up so I can whisper real quick, like.
Okay. If HK wants to go across, he can go across. I said I don't know if he would. Yeah, there you go.
I had to make a new token. For some reason, I can't affect that token over there.
Oh, I'll get rid of it. There you go.
But she will try to get everybody. But she will try to get everybody huddled around so she can whisper and they can hear, while tossing the comm link over somewhere else far enough to where it won't pick up what we're saying.
DHAT and Klein said they're going to stay back and keep an eye on things back there.
She's gonna say, "I'm not real inclined to leaving this bridge intact when we're done for them to come down here and pilfer all they want."
I concur. Those
I told them that. That's what they was talking about the deal, but what they don't know.
I may have installed it incorrectly. Wink, wink.
You did have trouble. She had to tell you how to use a suspension bridge.
Yes, it might fall apart when we leave.
But they got cameras. Who's to say they don't have microphones? So let's not lead that on to be an idea. Let's just go with the flow for now.
That sounds good.
Yeah, they might have cameras all over the place. Who knows?
Which was the whole reason I was whispering. I was like, huddle, football huddle.
Alright, so now what's the group doing?
Stealth.
Well, like these.
I don't think
things
stealth worked at all on these things. Like
Yeah,
even
the stealth energy.
Oh, they didn't even affect TRD, so TRD will just go ahead.
Hey, if you want to spin the light side, you could have those pheromones that you wanted there, Aliana, that she told you about. Because you got to ask.
But wait, we're covered in guts, so wouldn't we already have the pheromones?
No.
I mean, if you will allow that, I was trying to figure out a way to get some of that.
Yeah, you
Essentially,
were there. She told you how she does. She said they got how easy it is to get him, and they, you probably could have asked.
would it be enough
I
for
think-
everybody?
What's that?
Would it be enough for all of us?
All the organics, anyways.
Yeah, that was kind of confusing because it sounded like they had a large technological device that created them. How would we use them?
Well, the second device was putting the pheromones in that area so that they have to keep getting fresh things.
So maybe they're radioactive isotope pheromones.
I got it. Light side for there to be a fresh corpse right there where we got on the other side of the bridge, so we can harvest the pheromones to use on us.
Yeah, one popped up right where Nunku stabbed it real quick before it could react.
Shank.
She told me how to do this, and I guess Aliana will use her knife or kniff or whatever to try to get those pheromones and pass them out to the organics.
Nunku's gun is ready and ready to fire just in case they start attacking.
Okay.
Listen,
so you can,
hopefully they won't attack us. They've been having problems trying to get past down here. From my understanding, these pheromones will wear off after a while, and if we go killing a bunch of these when we don't need to, it's going to make their job of getting down here easier for them.
Alright. So TRD, as you're getting closer, Necro, you see, I don't know, do you have the pheromones with you, Necro, or no?
No, but I'm inside the backpack that's sealable.
Oh, I thought I was able to get enough to pass out to everybody, basically.
Well, he wants to hide his backpack that's sealable.
He's been in the backpack anyways, and they never bothered him before, so
Yeah.
they didn't even know my character was there. So
wasn't sure.
I'll have it just in case. I'll go ahead and put it on since we already spent a light side. Necro has some on him, but he's still in the backpack.
Okay. So as you're getting closer, you're kind of seeing why it was kind of dipping down. It wasn't so much dipping down from the cave. You actually start to see some webbing there, Necro. And as y'all get closer, and you see the Kinrath start walking around, some approach you.
I'm actually gonna commit another force die just in case, so I have both sense upgrades committed.
Yeah, they walk around on you. Some walk around you.
As they
just walk around.
So webbing, you say? I hear fire is good for that.
Well, did you say the webbing just restricts the opening, or is it completely blocked with webbing?
It's webbing, like spider web.
But is it like completely blocked?
You can try to get past through it if you want. I'll allow that.
I'm guessing that would take coordination.
Yeah, it would.
All right, my recon remote's going to be right here and monitoring the bridge so that we have a heads up if anyone's trying to cross
Okay.
the bridge.
It's got that much sight.
Nunku will.
It can see in the dark and it can see heat signatures. It's a recon remote. It's a minion group of recon remotes.
And so, but the water and stuff like that from the coldness, it's not going to throw off the sensors at all, right?
Why would it? It can see perfectly in darkness.
Okay, cool. All right.
Nunku will attempt to go through the webbing.
Okay.
So what will be the coordination difficulty?
Let's see. We'll make it a. We'll do 4 purple.
4 purple?
Well, good luck. I mean, most of us struggled just trying to get across with a simple across the bridge.
Here you go. Since y'all had to spend the light side, I felt bad about.
Wait, so is that 5 purple?
No, it's an upgrade, so it's a red and 3 purple for you. Does different skills make it easier? Like, does athletics make it easier?
To try to slip between the webbing. I mean, what would you be doing with athletic to get?
All right, would using a toolkit, the fusion cutter specifically, make it easier to get through the webbing?
Yeah, you want to cut down webbing, you can cut down webbing.
Just the very small amount so that we could pass through easily.
Yeah, you can cut down webbing if that's what you want to do. He's trying to get through without being seen. Protected. Okay. So Nunku tried to go across.
Well, he failed, so we might as well cut it down.
Yeah, he bumped the web, and he's like, no, too hard to get across.
If you're going to cut it, perhaps I could try.
Oh, yes, you've got a better version of the stun stick.
But she's actually not going to pull that out because, they react to heat. So she's going to pull out her little dagger, the Phyrexian phase dagger. Because it's smaller also and can make more precise cuts.
Okay. So this is remember the web you had back on what was that?
The crystal webbing.
Yep. You need breach to get through it.
I mean, I can use breach, but the Phyrexian has, I think it's what I got it at now is Pierce 7.
Well, he doesn't necessarily need breach. It depends on what its soak or armor is, or if it's a vehicle or
Pierce
personal.
4, my bad.
Yeah, it depends on if it's personal skill or if it's vehicle skill.
I mean, it's easy. If she wants to give us a dark side point, then yeah, I have to have breach to get through it. I mean, if he wants to give us a light side point, I'm cool. I'm totally cool with that because things can go sideways.
So TRDS will get within short range of you, so that if needed, we can change some of the dice results up to 4 of them, including downgrading a red dice or upgrading a green dice.
So that was. What was that webbing there on that planet?
It was crystal webbing, which actually brings me to a better point. Can I just harvest my way through it, since I know what it is, kinda?
Aliana wasn't there for that one. That was the other character. That was Colin.
Oh right, that was Colin. My bad. Yeah, she doesn't know. She'll try with the phase knife first, and if that doesn't cut it, then she'll.
Nunku has a little thing that has Pierce on it.
Yeah, you can cut it. You can cut out the web.
So what will be the difficulty? 2 purple?
You just roll it, and we'll subtract damage until you cut it.
No, just roll it? Okay.
Okay. That works.
That would be 8 damage, and 3 of that goes through its armor.
8.
Yeah.
If it's personal skill.
You didn't roll any purple.
Yeah, you didn't roll any. It's 2 purple.
You didn't say it's rolling purple. You just had to roll.
Yeah, it's a regular attack, average purple.
Okay.
Yeah, melee is always 2.
Okay, so it's 7 damage. And he can.
Damage.
Yeah, could he? Is he? Can you crit on inanimate objects?
Well, you can crit on vehicles, so.
We'll say you cut that one strand off. So you cut a strand off of it.
But unless your critical's 1, you only got 1 advantage left.
I do have 1 for critical.
Oh, you do? Awesome. Huh?
Yeah.
So before Aliana does anything, does it seem like he's making? Because she's seen Nunku swing and knows he's beefy. Did it seem like any progress was being made with his?
He cut a whole strand off with his one swing.
Would the crit do anything to it?
I'll let you cut that strand off if you want.
Cool.
So you got
So are there gems inside of it? In the webbing, or is it just webbing?
It's not crystal webbing though. It's like it, but yeah, no crystal webbing.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty tough webbing though. It's like the Dursteel or whatever.
So it looks like he's making very, very little progress, right? So maybe if we all just start cutting at different spots, we could probably cut through it faster.
Yep.
That's kind of what Necro's texting everyone.
Seeing how Nunku isn't making a whole lot of progress, she'll be like, scoot back for a minute because this might attract the attention of the spiders, so I need to be ready to put it up if it does.
Oh, okay.
And before she just starts hacking away, she's going to pull out the lightsaber and ignite it and try and be watching the spiders to see if they have any reaction.
All right.
Isn't it like only hot when it comes in contact with something?
I mean, it would probably produce heat if it's like plasma.
But I think it is plasma.
So yeah, it would produce heat.
Yeah, it would produce heat.
So it would warm us up if we're on Hoth.
So that's what she's looking for, and if it seems like they react to it like aggressively, she's gonna try to quickly turn it off before they get aggressive to where they're attacking.
Yeah, it's only an incidental to turn it on off.
Well, this guy, this group right here, they kind of look over, but then they kind of come close, but they sense you like the pheromones on it, so they're kind of a little confused, really. But so they kind of just go back up. They just stay on the wagon right there where they're at, so not really reacting too much to it.
I suppose before going hog wild, she'll go up and try to cut one or two strands, whatever she can get carefully without just swinging wildly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe enough to make the opening big enough to where the difficulty is a 1 or 2 purple for us to get through.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm trying to do, is cut enough to where we don't have to cut our way completely through it, but
just widen it. Yeah, delicately, surgically widening it just enough for us to get through easier.
So that's a cold shot. Then you're trying to.
Yeah, you can double aim on a cold shot if you want, so that there's only 1 setback dice, unless you have like custom grip, which removes up to 2 setback dice.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay, so yeah, he'll cold
Whichever.
shot, and do you want to aim twice or once?
I'm gonna aim twice because why not?
Okay, so it's 1 setback, and if you have anything that removes setback, that can apply.
Not on my lightsaber, I don't.
So I guess it'd be 2 purple, 2 purple and a black.
Yeah.
Or
actually,
yeah, it's
melee. I don't know if it's gonna roll these modifiers right or not. Hopefully it does, but we'll see.
Yeah, one way to find out. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, and you can even crit.
Nice. Okay.
No, I don't want to crit because I'm doing this surgically. That's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage with each one.
Whoa. How are you doing 13?
It's a lightsaber.
Overcharge power cell. I can spin an advantage for an extra damage.
Oh, that's cool.
While he's waiting, Pata's going to inject himself with a cocktail of stimulants in order to boost his stats.
Your character's a druggie.
Alright, so you was able. So as you cut that one down, something came off on top. It just fall down off of there. Kind of look a little dazed and stuff about it.
What does that mean?
Like I said, if you want me to keep rolling dice,
on a web, and then it just fell off on them. So they're kind of like looking around, like what happened.
if you want me to keep rolling dice and for the chance of failing, I will. But I'm just kind of trying to. I don't want to destroy this web. I want to cut it just enough in the right places to where we can get through with like a simple or easy check.
And he wants to apply his advantages towards that end of just widening it so we can get through without destroying it.
Yeah, so
pretty much. Yeah,
you can take your time cutting through. Say about half an hour. Sound reasonable.
I mean, I'm okay with that if everybody else is.
Yeah, you're carefully trying to cut it. With each web you cut down, more can fall off it until eventually you are able to clear open the opening to where there's a big giant hole in the web and you guys can freely move.
Hey, on that little contraption we had, is it mainly mechanical or is there like a computer component to it? That little bridge thing.
It's mostly all mechanical, really.
So,
Catherine Zeta-Jones entrapment through it.
All right, so he manages to boost himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't stab himself in the bloodstream.
So what do we? Do we have to roll to get across now, or do we just get across?
So he made a big enough hole. He cut through all of it.
Woohoo!
Nice. TRDS for surgical.
Nunku will say to Elena, "Good job. You did good."
Thank you.
Should we,
might have to do some fancy maneuvering to get through it, though.
Should we recon this chamber just to make sure there aren't a bunch hiding on the ceiling or something?
Oh, it's a bunch all over.
But we are protected. We are pheromonic. Theratastic. We are inoculated.
I think each spider represents a minion group, not an individual spider. So there's lots of them.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a chamber. Yeah, with the mass swarm in here. Yeah, all around.
Oh, so do we see the crystals in the corner over there?
You do. You see but you see a bunch of eggs all around them. Like,
It's spider-tastic.
Hatchery, and you see little. Let's see.
Did you cut out?
I think he's doing stuff.
Yeah, you see some of them start to appear, come around the eggs, walk around the eggs, really monitoring.
So these things are aggressive to heat. Is that correct?
We don't know. You can assume that.
Would a shot from an energy weapon make heat?
Remember the last time we randomly shot at these things?
No. What if there was a shot that like hit somewhere in the corner and they just like went to where the shot
You
happened?
can try it if you want. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever Nunku thinks. It's all up to you what y'all want to do in here.
He's gonna use the space between his ears and not do that.
Oh, okay. Alright. And as you start getting closer to the eggs and stuff like that, they start to get a little more defensive.
But we are them.
Maybe a non-organic should do this, because I probably am not much different than a rock to these things.
Ah, good thinking. So, but they can't really sense them.
And then you kind of get stopped right there because they kind of like get right around you.
But they can't sense
So
them.
TRD will gently lift it up.
Lift the
But they can't.
or the eggs.
The spiders, the Kinrath, out of the way, so he slowly goes forward, or he'll slowly start pushing toward. Oh, so eggs are magically appearing. Okay, so then he will gently move an egg over out of the way then. Slowly.
They can't see him. It's completely dark. It's completely dark. 2, they're blind. 3, it's a machine. They can't sense him. So why are they even around him?
That's what you're assuming there.
All right, so Treads is going to slowly move an egg out of the way.
And once you move it, you hear a shriek from there. I'm not going to do the shriek. But you hear a shriek, and then, you put it right over the Kinrath. 1 second. There you go.
Well, the Kinrath moved it. I didn't move it. It's obviously in the way.
Let me move it to the map layer there. That way, now I can do the Kinrath. Okay. So when you did that, yeah, and then one of them just starts, attacks TRD for doing that, and it shrieks really loud.
Okay, attack TRD. It's upgraded 3 times, and it's melee, so it's +4 setback.
These things are basically hitting a metal.
Yeah, they're gonna think that they're attacking a rock.
So what's it? Melee.
There's not gonna be any fleshy
Okay.
bits.
3 times, and how was it for defense?
It's got 4 melee defense. Oh, it's upgrade twice. My bad. This one's upgrade twice, 4 melee defense.
Okay.
To the 2 organics that was within short range of Aliana.
Ooh, does one of them? Okay,
Load.
can I make that despair make it look like the Kinrath is the one that moved the egg? I want them to think that the Kinrath that's on top of the egg is the one that actually moved it. Can I use that despair to kind of alleviate to that scenario?
The thing moved it.
Well, the thing that's on top of the egg is the one that actually moved the egg.
So you think so you want it to think that it itself moved it.
No, I want this one right here and this one right here to think that that's what moved it.
So they will attack it instead. That's what.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, they attacked one. They attacked one of them from that group, but you still got hit for how much? Dang, I thought I put the I put brawl, hit brawl, not the thing. I should have hit the attack. Duh. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay. It doesn't appear to have done any damage to it.
Yeah. Question: Could we just like leave HK-47 in here to like kill them all?
Well, we don't want to kill them all. We want to leave them for the bad guys.
To the two organics standing near Aliana, you're gonna hear in your head, "This is a test of the Force. You have to use that. Killing is not the answer to this riddle."
All right. So, as they're fighting, does he get some type of benefit to move another egg right next to the guy that they think, right next to the group of Kinrath that they think moved the other one?
Move that egg. So you moved it. Do a 3 purple. What's it? Xenology.
Yes, and yes, good. He's got a rank in Xenology, and Necro's in his backpack. Necro's going to assist him, and speaks binary. All right, so this is to make them think that he's going to move this next. Make them think that same spider group that they're attacking is going to move this other egg out of the way. All right, so Xenology, as if I had a 7 intelligence. All right, you said 3 purple, right?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Okay. So you know how to move them without hurting. So this one is going to attack now because you moved it to touch the eggs.
Can I use that advantages to make it think? Because that Xenology, I'm assuming, is from what between TRD and Necro have observed their behavior. He wanted to use that advantage and that success to make it think, and he was successful on the Xenology roll to make it look as if it was moved by a Kinrath versus a droid. That's what the Xenology is for, and he was successful on the Xenology roll. And then
I don't think they actually moved the eggs around. That's the thing.
Well, they're pretty sure it moved it. I mean, can I execute all that advantages to... Or maybe I can just give every single one of the...
What is everyone else doing while you're doing this?
Or I'll just give every single one of these minion groups a setback then.
While he's doing that, Aliana kind of said something to the others, and she's moving over here to where they're at.
Okay. As you get closer, they get really defensive of you, and they rear back, about to ready to attack.
Why would they get defensive of their own kind?
Tell me.
Don't ask. He's narrating what's happening.
I'm about to do some Force stuff for you. Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna move the boulders with the Force.
Okay, I can hit up to 5 things in short range of me. I'm doing battle meditation, so technically the 3 spiders are going to get an automatic success. But the reason I rolled the leadership roll is I can issue simple orders. Guard the entrance. I will watch the eggs.
Ooh, I like that.
I can issue simple mental orders.
Let's see, what's the intelligence? They're not really that intelligent.
So they would follow it.
Nunku would do a Xenology.
Hey, can I pass? Maybe I can pass the advantages because I was doing a Xenology roll to help Aliana know kind of an idea of what to say using clicks and whatnot so that they would understand
Well, it's
better.
It's mental. It's in their heads. I've tried to play this up as they sense one of their own coming up, and they get this order in their head to guard the doors. I will watch the eggs.
Yeah, like a major threat's coming from the door. That sounds good.
Nuku would like to do a xenology check to see why these things are reacting to TRDS and Elena.
Okay.
What will be the difficulty?
We're removing its eggs.
Yeah, they're supposed to go out of the hatchery, obviously. So yeah, go ahead. 4 purple.
4 purple to see why these things act differently to their own kind and to a rock. Gotcha.
Okay.
Because the power doesn't actually say in any specific language, so I assume it's in whatever language the creature or person or whatever understands. But it's kind of like when Obi-Wan did the use the Force Luke in his head.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is.
Okay. And while you guys are doing that, my guy's going to continue to move these eggs. I just want to give everyone else in the group chances to do stuff while he's doing that, but he's going to keep moving them.
This is why you're carefully moving the eggs, so you're only moving two eggs right now.
Yeah, but I'm letting you know that he's going to he's not going to stop his pace. He's going to keep moving them at the same pace that he's moved the other ones.
Okay.
Well,
so that other people can do stuff.
Say something.
What's that?
She'll say something verbally to TRDS and Necro, but she's waiting. I'm waiting to see what the outcome of what I was trying was first.
So, Pata, Nuku, what are you guys doing? So, Pata, you getting this sense of that force feeling over in this area, actually, amongst the crystals and eggs.
Nuku,
Can I roll like a perception or something?
Yes, you may roll a perception.
What does Nuku learn from
What's the difficulty?
We'll do a 3 purple. We'll give you a boost since you kind of know where it's coming from. Do you have any? Can you see in the dark?
I can see heat as a chiss.
Okay.
He can see infrared.
Don't know if crystals would be radiating to you.
But the droid's light would probably have infrared, so he'd probably be able to see a little bit because the like the remote control. If you push on the remote control, that emits an infrared light, and you can see that if you're using night vision goggles, and that would illuminate the room.
So just take 1 step back then instead of the 3 for set for dark.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What does Nuku learn from the xenology?
Like I said, they're there to guard the hatchery, not so the eggs being moved without being told to move. You assume they should be moved.
Aliana!
No. He's wondering why they're reacting negatively to their own kind.
Because you got a feeling that maybe this kind is different from the other kind.
He just gave you a clue, though. So maybe you should share that with the group.
But you're moving their eggs around and stuff, and these guys are here to guard.
So he said they are wondering why the eggs are being moved around without being given a command by their others to move the eggs. So maybe you should give that insight, share that with the rest of the group.
Nuku will by K and whisper to them, saying, "These guys are mad because they're confused because they're not being told that the eggs are supposed to move, but they're moving."
You're also hearing a lot of clittering of little feet from the ceiling above y'all after that screech that when he first touched the egg as well.
Elena, use
a lot of movement all around you.
Use your Buddhist powers to tell them that this is okay.
Did I get anything from that perception check, by the way?
So yeah, you can see over there the crystals. Like you can see kind of like the feeling that it's coming from those crystals over there, as well as the eggs.
Do I see a clear path to those crystals?
Not through the egg. You have to go get past the eggs if you want to get through them. You could probably try to navigate through there, some coordination, try not to step on any of the eggs.
Well, I'm trying to take Aliana's guidance and not use violence. If I can see anything with the perception I just rolled that would help me with that, then I will use it.
You're saying TRD move 2 eggs to get you a little closer, so you could try to reach over and try to get the crystals if that's what you're trying to do.
And she will hold up a hand to stop TRD.
TRD got closer and Aliana got closer. The creatures reacted not in a good way, as if they're going to attack. Aliana kind of like got it thinking not to attack, and trying to, for some reason, when it got close to Aliana just, I guess, closed her eyes, and was doing some kind of focus thing that you have no idea what she's doing. But instead of it rearing back about when it was about to lunge at her, it stopped, and then it paused for a second. It didn't do anything yet, but it just paused for a second. What it was going to do.
Is there like a role for use the Force, Luke? Because I feel like, I don't know, there's no like guidance here. It seems like a situation I couldn't get through without using actual violent force. So I am trying to find some sort of insight, whether it's with perception, which I just rolled using my force enhanced perception as a force sensitive outcast, or whether it's some other means that I can find to go past this obstacle without having HK-47 burn everything in this room with a flamethrower.
So
Perhaps
you can find a way to where you won't be seem hostile to them, because right now you're getting near hostile toward them. So there's something that's going on that's making them hostile now.
Noku will whisper to Elena, maybe you should tell them that moving the eggs is okay.
So
Just not.
everyone had their turn now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
maybe you can give them an order to clear a path through the eggs for us.
So that's what TRD is trying to do, I guess.
Yeah, and I was trying to get TRD to stop while I'm trying to get the spiders to go guard the door, saying that, we will watch the eggs because, we've got the pheromones of their type,
Yeah. So right now it hasn't done anything yet because it's reacting to what you did. So it stopped. It didn't attack you because you got
and if it
mouse.
and
So it's
if it would help, I have an idea for a light side spin to introduce a narrative fact, because I don't know how you're running it, what your headcanon is with lore and force powers and stuff.
Oh, by the way, Elena, we may have the same species pheromone, but we don't have the type of pheromone to be around the eggs. We're supposed to be out there, out in the front guarding.
Right, which is what I was going to ask you, Demarion. I was going to pitch my idea to you and see what you thought.
Okay, what's your idea?
What I want to do is to tell those of us. Well, I don't think it matters for Necro, but for those of us that are force sensitive, essentially, I'm gonna be like that pull that you felt. Clear your mind, focus on it, and concentrate. And I'm working for like a discipline with a force die roll to get them to sync themselves with the crystals, so they're kind of, in sync with the crystals versus whatever other chaos these spiders may be detecting. If they can sync themselves with the crystals, which is also part of getting the crystal that calls out to them.
Yeah, so that's, I guess, they could try to do that. They would have to take roll discipline, I think. I'm not sure what would that be, I guess, Jeff. Will, what do you think would be kind of discipline?
It's up to y'all. It's more of a narrative flavor thing. There's no mechanic for this, is what I'm saying. But
yeah,
I'm trying to get them.
New
I'm trying to get them to be in the same flow as these crystals, which they're obviously not hostile towards.
Yeah.
So would we be able to add like our force point to the die pool?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Is you roll your discipline plus your force dice, and you can use. Normally, when you do that kind of roll, the light side can be used for success or advantage to help you pass the roll. Kind of like when you're modding a crystal.
Okay.
Which is the closest mechanic I can think to with what I'm trying to do here, is modding a lightsaber crystal.
What's the typical, difficulty for something like that?
I would like to say, bear in mind, this is something apprentices do when setting the difficulty.
So being easy, probably. Or probably be even simple, since you're getting instructed from Aliana.
No idea.
I'd say at least one purple, but maybe a boost or an upgrade, however you want to do it.
All right, we'll do one purple, and you get it. Yeah, you get a boost from her narrative on like how to do it, from what she's learned and how she does it, and I guess she could probably do it herself, and then whatever she gets can boost to you guys from that.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
so-
I guess in that case, I'll roll first so I can kind of pass on some stuff.
So she can do as I say. Do as I say.
And actually, I feel like this is the appropriate time. I'm going to spend 2 strain to do a force power as a maneuver, so I can also do battle meditation.
You forgot to roll.
Ignore that purple dice. I don't know why it was in there, but so yeah, 2. That'll be enough for them to get up to 5 people to get a success within short range of me.
Ooh, a success. Sweet.
And then I'll make my discipline roll.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And I suppose I'll use all those light side for advantage, so that's going to be 7. So 1 boost to the next person. That leaves me 6. I don't know who has the worst discipline, Nunku or Pata, but I'm just. And
I feel like that would be
Necro,
me.
I don't even think is force sensitive, so I don't really think it matters with him, does it?
No, it doesn't. So, Pata,
Yeah, Necro's not force sensitive. Yeah.
Pata, what's your discipline?
So what
2
I'll
green.
do is.
Oh,
So
same
what
here.
I'll do is, I'll do boost to the next person, a boost to each of them. That's 5.
I thought Nunku already got a crystal though.
Yeah.
He did. Narratively, he got one which he seems very. It makes him seem very powerful.
Aliata's still trying to pull him to the light ones versus the dark one.
Yeah. So he chose the dark one. That's what he did.
He can choose both, can't he?
Went for the first thing he get.
He can always give the dark side one to Necro because it won't corrupt him because it'll be in the droid, and droids are pretty much immune to the Force.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, so what are we
this
doing?
is how this
one
is how
boost?
I'm gonna do that. This is how I'm gonna do that. 1
So
boost
one
to the next
purple,
person.
one blue or 2 blues. What are you giving them? Well,
I'm gonna do 1 boost to the next person, 1 boost to each of them, leaving me 2 advantages for essentially to tell Necro with TRD2 to just stop moving until we can get this situated. Non-verbally over the comms, try to get him to just halt all
Do you
movement
need
at this
to?
point.
Do you need to waste advantages like that to tell someone to stop doing something?
I mean, it depends because there's only so much incidental stuff you can do, so it's essentially buying a free maneuver.
yeah.
Yeah, I did not succeed. Oh, I get 1 free success, so I didn't fail either. I just regular failed.
Now, what you can do, because that dark pip, you can take a strain, flip a destiny point, flip it to a light side, and get a success because you got 1 automatic, which means you canceled out.
And you take
All right, yeah,
So you can get.
I'll do that. So I don't have to spend the dark side. So
You don't get conflict, right? No, that's if you spend dark.
Yeah, he takes a strain and a conflict because we can't spend dark side. We only spend light, but he takes 1 conflict for converting it from dark to light to be able to spend it essentially.
Okay.
conflict.
So, as you all in your turn, I guess, because technically it's your turns, you this giant rumbling, and then next thing you know, this thing pops in front of you, screaming loud.
Whoa!
It's like that.
It's the mother.
Yeah,
It's the queen.
The queen. And then these guys, the one that was hesitant to attack you, like kind of like straigens up and like, what was he thinking? It screwed up. These ones come here to bar your entrance here, Nanku, as you try to walk away from it.
Crap.
And so from there, then the Kinrath and the Air start coming to it.
Boss time.
What's that?
Boss battle.
Yep. So.
I tried. Oh well.
Hey, you know what? TRDS is a stun specialist, and his weapon is ready to shoot at it.
And so these 3 right here, since you're right there already, they're going to attack you. They're TRDS.
Go ahead. I will apply all the negative dice towards the boss.
Okay.
Or actually, no. I think I want them to kill themselves with the strain, with the threats. So it's 4 melee defense, 2 upgrades for being adversary 2.
Okay. Let me roll the right one this time.
And it uses its action. Okay, next.
So that's 8 damage.
No, it's no damage.
Oh, bounce right off. That must be nice. All right.
I wonder how many times they're going to keep attacking it and be like, why are we attacking a rock?
Well, you're moving this stuff. So, yep.
They don't. They think that this one right here moved their rock. They think this guy moved their eggs.
Because the big mama's there telling them it's not that. All right. So,
Who are they going to believe? Me? I mean, their big mama or their lying eyes?
look like the blue skies to these guys. It's a little blue real quick.
Ah, man, Goku can't use the force here to like be like stealthy against the boss. So.
Oh, nothing. Okay. All right. So then, I guess turn order then, right?
Sure.
All right.
So,
Let me clear it.
do the Kinrath that are on top of their eggs, do they have to make any type of roll not to accidentally damage their egg because they're attacking while they're on top of their eggs that they're supposed to be protecting?
They're around it. I think this one's probably going to move it back. When it's, I'll try to move it. I don't think it will be able to. We'll see. But it's a group of them. Anyways, so I guess everyone roll initiative.
Cool or vigilance?
And we somehow relay the information that if they don't stand down, we're going to have our flamethrower bot torch all of their eggs.
We could just stun them all, knock them out, so we don't kill their numbers.
They are, they're an insect-like creature. I don't know how you're going to communicate with them.
I thought that Aliana was able to communicate with them.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to suggest maybe a smarter way to do this. If we're just going to bang our heads against the wall, that's fine too.
Well, they don't seem to be that intelligent. You probably try to reason with the queen. We'll see how that works.
Are you doing vigilance or cool?
It would definitely.
You
It would
weren't
definitely.
expecting to attack, so
Yeah,
I would
definitely be
say
vigilance.
vigilance.
All right. Okay.
That time you almost fail initiative check.
What? I cleared it.
I mean, did we really not see this coming though?
No,
I mean,
did you think you saw it coming? Were you known that?
We heard all the skittering from the ceiling, the building of tension.
Well, then, if you want to roll, I guess let me clear the board. And
no,
roll.
all you said was that there were tons of things above us on the ceiling.
Yeah, but you heard the scream, so yeah, I guess you could kind of know that there's something coming your way. I was waiting to see what y'all doing for your turn.
Yeah, no.
We've already rolled vigilance. It's just.
Oh God, I had too much stuff on there.
Nunku was not
Yeah, you did.
seeing this coming.
So it really doesn't matter to me, cool or
You didn't
vigilance?
roll initiative, cool, anyways, so it's okay, Pata.
Let's see.
Does
There we
it
go.
matter at this point? Do you want cool? Do you want vigilance? I mean,
Well, Nunku.
Did I do
I
it
felt
right?
like I felt like we went in there expecting a fight to happen, but I was trying to keep one from happening.
I'll put a PC slot for you. It's 3-2.
Oh, I was on the skills page, not combat.
Okay, I'll do it 3-2 for you.
Ignore those lights. Those. I didn't click out of it before.
Man,
So are those crystals easy to? So Necro was paying a lot of attention. He even assisted with Nunku removing a crystal. So is that enough to kind of have an idea how easy it is to grab some crystals?
Well,
Because I could just message and be like, "Hey guys, you guys can get ready to leave, and I'll just go grab crystals for everyone."
No, but these things can
that one,
see your rope.
you could assume it's easy to get them because it came real easy for Nunku. But like I said, without even knowing why it came real easy for Nunku, you could assume it came easy for him.
You,
But these
you know
things
what,
can-
Demarion? I tried to reason with these things. My triumph on my initiative for a free maneuver before it starts is pulling out my lightsaber.
Okay. All right. I think I've got enough NPCs. If not, we'll add some more later.
Woohoo,
It's
combat!
ascending, right, or descending? It's ascending, right? Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ, these things have 5 willpower?
How do you sort it? There, Jeff.
Z to A.
Z to A. Okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, one of them got a triumph.
Oh, yeah. Also,
When they do.
okay. I don't know if that rolled him as an NPC or a PC.
Just put PC because he's supposed to. You have to select PC on since he's going to be acting
He
our
rolled
turn.
as an NPC, 3-0. I think it's the one at the bottom.
He has a bunch of what do you call it?
Oh, doesn't it zero the threat?
He's got a bunch of difficulty dice. He shouldn't have any difficulty dice for initiative.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, but you didn't roll initiative, cool. So I gave you 3 too.
It's under
No,
combat.
that was for HK.
Yeah, to get on the initiative tracker, though, you have to go under combat to roll
Yeah.
for the future. There's the skill, and then there's combat has initiative. There's actually an initiative section on the PC sheets that say initiative on the combat tab. And for
Yeah,
the
I know that second one was not for me. It was for HK.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
So I guess he's 4-1.
all right. Let me add 4-1 for PC. Four one.
Yeah, I think he might be on the bottom there as a 3-0 because I didn't switch him to PC the first time I rolled.
All right. All right. So first off, Nunku, what is it to? What's your range defense?
My range?
Yes. I don't see
Why
anything.
is it? Wait.
You don't
Why
have
is
to
it
do.
attacking me and not the dude who's moving the eggs?
The dude who's moving the eggs is a rock, though.
Yeah, it's just a rock.
And he's already been attacked.
It tastes like a rock. It doesn't get damaged like a rock.
What's your range defense?
0.
All right. That's why I don't see it. All right, let's make sure.
Hey, the good news is the further away you are from the thing shooting a ranged at you, the harder it is for it to hit you. It gets more difficulty dice.
I think I'm more than 30 feet away.
You're assuming, you might be assuming the wrong one. There might be an attack we don't even know about that these small ones from the ceilings have.
It just starts spitting acidic at me.
Well, also the token got moved like while all this was going. So is he that far away?
I mean once he saw the thing come down.
He was moving. I guess he was trying to move. Like no, he was talking, but
No, his immediate reaction when seeing that thing was to run away.
but it came down when y'all were doing what you were doing. So you were.
Yeah, I thought he was right up here with us.
Okay, fine. I'll be here.
Okay.
So everyone's token's updated, right? So we shouldn't have to ask what range defense and upgrades are.
I was making sure.
All right.
All right.
Mine's good. I just changed it.
Let's see.
Come on, miss.
You know, the good news is I'm engaged with all of its enemies, so if it attacks a range with me, it has to roll another upgrade, and a despair means it hits one of its allies. That's the good news about being engaged with them, if they are trying to use melee.
Nunku, it kind of sent you trying to get away, and the queen shot a big thing of web at you, and you right now are ensnared.
Doesn't a snare require 2 advantages to
Yeah,
activate?
it takes 2, unless it's a special thing that takes 1, because there is some ensnare stuff that takes 1. But it's active quality.
It's an innate ability she has. There you go. I'll put a token up for you. So I think you can't move, but so you're gonna have to take. What is it? Is it a hard or what is it to break out of there?
It's something.
I can't remember if it's a 2 or a 3 purple.
I think it's a 3 press.
It's hard. 3 purple athletics.
Yeah. So you.
And unless it says otherwise, it does require 2 2 to activate.
Yeah, even natural abilities require advantages to activate, but some only require 1 for ensnare and some require 2.
It would have to say in its description if it's different, but the ensnare item quality requires 2.
And then it gets in a defensive stance right here.
What's ensnare rating is it? Because ensnare is supposed to have a number after it, and that says how many rounds.
I have no idea. I just put it on there.
Okay, well then I guess it's 1 round.
We'll do for 1. I guess. Oh yeah, we'll do 1 now. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So next. Oh. No, sorry. Yeah. Okay. And so then the next person, then I guess to go.
But
It's still NPCs, right?
yeah, NPC.
Yeah, it's gonna be in NPC. It's gonna be in the NPC meeting. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Okay. And then.
We're just gonna HK torch these dudes.
TRDS can stun them.
So this one, it's going to move back in a defensive stance there, Aliana,
Okay.
because it's not hostile to you right now.
So, do they get setback or something for being on top of the eggs or trying to protect, to not damage it when they're attacking on top of the eggs they're trying to protect?
You don't see eggs.
I mean, spiders don't typically damage spider webs when they walk through it, so
Yeah.
or when they're eating.
But these are minion group. There's at least 4 of these, and they're like human size.
They're,
No,
they're around it, so they're protecting. They're in front of it, so they're not behind it or on top of it. They're
If
in
these
front
things
of
are human sized, these things are huge. I assume they were like cat sized.
it.
No,
No.
they're silhouette 1, so they're human size.
All right. So then that was that. PC turn.
Anyone want me to take it?
I think HK will want to go first.
I'll go first then. Okay, so you guys care if I take the first 2 slots so Necro can instruct TRD to shoot something and get C binary? All right, so Necro.
Well, did you roll? That was what I'm confused on. Did you roll an initiative slot for a TRD?
Yeah, I rolled them. Yeah, I rolled them both because
Okay.
we had that discussion. And you said it's not fair turn wise, so that's why I'm asking. I need 2.
Well, no, that's why I was asking. Is I just didn't want us to be down a PC.
Yeah, that's why I need 2 PC slots so that I can instruct him and then he can do his action. And he can do. All right, so Necro will make sure is the bridge. There's no one on the bridge, right? So he's going to spend 1 maneuver to look at the remote cameras. Is there anything happening at the bridge area?
Nope, nothing.
All right. Then he'll speak binary for treads to shoot at to aim and shoot at the large spider on top of the crystals.
Okay.
All right. So that's Necro's turn. So now it's TRD's turn. So TRD is going to aim. He gets speaks binary 2, and since he's engaged with a ranged heavy weapon, he adds 2 difficulty to it. It's in short range, so it's going to be 3 difficulty to shoot it. But he's going to shoot it with that really nice blaster. It's on stun setting too.
1 second. This is monster. So this is not a still 1, as you can tell the size, right?
Yeah, what silhouette is it? Is it 2 or 3?
It's still 2.
Okay, so then it doesn't matter. Necro would get a benefit for it, but Necro's nowhere to be seen. All right, so I'm going to shoot at it now with my energy rifle stun cannon. Oh, it does have point blank, so it adds 1 damage to it. But it's all stun.
Okay.
All right. So, so it does 12 12 stun damage. So 12 to its strain. And then I will give a boost to the next PC.
Okay, so now it's a Kinrath's turn.
See, blue dice are kind of worthless. Look at all this blue I rolled.
Yeah, I don't know why you waste 2 turns just giving him 2 blue dice.
It was actually So it's whatever. The next round, I can actually assist him. Because it's going to be this exact same order. He's going to complete that order until it's completed, or so.
Okay. So let me take out this 2. Next, it'll be NPC.
The main thing is I'm making sure that those guys aren't trying to sneak up behind us.
This one comes over here. I'm not going to give this guy defense because they're going to take a defensive position.
Also keep in mind the guarded stance gives them a melee defense, but it also gives them a setback on their attacks.
Okay.
If they're just gonna stand there, we could just target the boss.
That's what TRDS has done, but he's using stun, and he's indicated to everyone he's using stun.
All right. Let me see. So you just shot him, so obviously they're going to attack again.
And do absolutely nothing to him.
What was it again for 4, right?
His token's correct. 2 upgrades, 4 melee. Then I would think, if it's one of the ones on the eggs or near the eggs. Oh, awesome!
Yeah. Sweet.
Let's see, what do I want to use that
That is
despair
a
for?
lot of black.
So it was successful, though.
It's successful at doing no damage.
Yeah, it wasn't going. It was going for your weapon. To knock your weapon out of your hand.
So you're trying to do call shot? Well, the thing is, that actually isn't in my hand. That rifle is actually attached to its arm. It's not actually a hand. If you look at the...
Yeah.
It damaged the rifle, then it did a cold shot to the rifle.
But
does it have sunder? I don't see sunder on that attack, so it doesn't actually do any damage to the weapon.
Do that.
It doesn't do anything to the weapon?
You need sunder quality to damage a weapon. You could shoot something out of a hand, but you didn't do that.
Okay.
So
So it attacks your weapon.
Okay, so it does no damage. I'm seeing what I want to do with it. That despair. Okay, so whatever that creature, the big spider, whatever its ranged weapon was, or whatever it was shooting at, it ran out of web. It runs out of ammunition. It cannot be used for the remainder of the encounter. So now it's now they're all melee. So you guys are welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're telling me a natural ability it has, it no longer has that ability.
Yes, correct. Because spiders can run out weapons.
It's one of the things of spending a despair in combat. The character's ranged weapon immediately runs out of ammunition and may not be used for the remainder of the encounter.
It sprained its muscle that shoots web.
Exactly.
Web and muscles.
Yep.
Okay,
It needs to rest.
Okay.
It gets it back after the encounter's over, but for the rest of the encounter, it's hurt itself to where it can't use it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not seeing how that works, but okay. It makes no sense, really, but okay.
Well, to be fair, I think the character... Okay, so I guess it can't be applied to that. It has to be applied to the character that shot at me.
Yeah.
Upgrade the difficulty of an ally's next check. Character fall prone. The character grants an enemy a significant advantage. Let's see. Okay, how about this? I want this one to move one of the eggs that it's on. Was it one of the ones that attacked me that was on egg? I'm gonna do it as if he spent 3 advantages or three. I'm going to spin the despair as if it was 3 threat, and he gave us something advantageous. I want the eggs out of the way so we can get to the crystal. So I want the egg he's on to have been moved over.
It was this guy right here.
Oh, good. Even better. Good. Then that's even better. So this egg got moved over here.
Okay.
There you go. That's how I use the despair.
All right. PC turn.
Now, if the big one attacks me and it rolls a despair, then I can disable its ranged weapon. It has to be the target that attacked me.
Okay. That's also I didn't understand how that works, but okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone opposed to Nunku taking this one?
Go for it. Let's just do
Aliana's
it.
going last once again, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so Nunku is gonna do that one. Well, he's gonna shoot at it with his.
Now it's going to upgrade your difficulty because he's adjacent. He's engaged with one of your allies, so it'll make it a harder
okay.
shot. So are you sure you want to shoot at that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. Oh wait! Crap! I forgot. No, it's upgraded difficulty. Shit. Sorry.
Hey,
There we go.
my attack to the big spider actually did 14 damage because it was point blank instead of 13.
Okay.
So that would be a 12 damage to this one. A crit to it as well, and if it's still
Are you
alive,
doing damage or stun? You trying to kill it?
yeah, this thing. Yeah, trying to kill that.
I thought. Oh, so you were still shooting at with an upgrade? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? Why are you upgrading it?
Because he's engaged with the melee
Oh, okay, got you.
with an ally.
So is it dead
Is that
after?
short range?
Would it be dead after a crit and?
If it's a minion group, yes. One of the minions. Well, it says incapacitate, so it's up to the GM if it kills it or if it's just knocked out.
Okay.
What are you doing with the rest of the advantages?
With the rest of it, I was gonna use the disorient quality if it was still alive. Wait. Could I still just use the disorient and just use it on the entire minion group?
Yeah, it works on the entire minion group.
Okay, sure. So I'll use 2 advantages on disorient 1 on the entire minion group that this one is a part of, and I'll use my last.
You can't attack or what?
Gives them a setback.
Yeah, it gives me a setback. And for my last advantage, I'm going to give a blue dice to the next person who goes, and I will move up.
Okay.
I will also spend an incidental. Wait, is it an incident? I will spend an incidental round to get my my vibro weapon out of my cybernet.
You can't move yet. You're still in webbed.
Oh yeah, I am. Okay, yeah. I forgot to do that. Yeah, so I won't move, and I'll use my incidental to bring out the weapon in my cybernetic.
Okay.
Okay, and now after his turn ends, that web should be over.
Yeah.
I think it's till the end of the. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I guess it's me and HK next. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. How does blast work? And also, how does engaged work? Does someone diagonally adjacent count as engaged?
Yeah.
I think it's all squares with it next to it.
Yeah, all squares touching.
Are the negotiations becoming hostile?
Yes.
Ada asks real quick. Do we care if we?
I don't know. Did they really do anything hostile besides defend the eggs? I mean, you can make an intelligence decision on that one.
No, he's asking whether or not it's our preference to keep these things alive to the group.
TRDS is doing stun.
TRD is doing stun. Nunku killed 2 of them. Aliana's been saying that, that you shouldn't be using force. you know,
Eliana will say the preference is to keep as many alive as we can.
Well, it seemed like we were trying to avoid the fight altogether, and that was completely pointless. So
yeah, that's kind of come to a halt, I believe.
Okay,
we're gonna have to neutralize them, but hopefully in a way that doesn't kill them all.
All right. How many minions are in each of these groups? Is it like 4?
6.
6 in each group? Okay.
But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself, right?
Yeah, at this point, it's like, do we all die or do we start killing these things? I think
that's what I said. She would prefer it, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself.
Yeah, Pata's not. Pata will go to a certain extent to use self-control, but when it becomes like survive or self-control, and I think it is self-control to use the appropriate amount of force. So I think the appropriate amount of force is maximum at this point. He is going to.
I mean, you went into a nest of these things. You know, their eggs and stuff like this is the livelihood. So, you know, they're doing what anyone would do if you went into their, you know, home. They're defending it.
Yeah, I feel like once battle broke out, it's not gonna matter but it was a matter of I was trying to keep them from attacking us. But since that's already happened, it's kind of like whatever.
Well,
yeah, it seemed like
they made their bed.
Force thing, like it seemed like the whole use the force thing was completely pointless, and we just fought things. So I'm gonna go with the fighting things. Of approach. So I'm going to have HK. Let's see.
Does HK have anything that does stun?
How many hit points
He
does
does
the
not.
eggs have?
HK is all about killing.
Yeah, how many hit points do
No,
the eggs have?
I think HK is going to go weapons free at this point. Because this is like, I don't think these things are. I've asked if there's ways we can reason with them, and it seems like there are not.
Incidental wise, she probably will go. Remember the noise we heard from the ceilings, because there's probably a threat to deal with on the ceilings.
It seems like sensible action things are kind of arbitrary at this point.
I feel like HK would just go for the big.
Well, let's just do it instead of debating.
Sorry about that.
I guess. How much effect does this stun stuff seem to be having on the queen?
Not much.
So from my
I mean, can you tell?
The stun does exact same damage as non-stun, so it does more damage than they're doing to.
5 ranks in medicine. I figure maybe I'd have some insight into the health of a creature, but maybe not. I don't know.
It's like a gnat buzzing in your ear. That kind of annoyance.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this thing has a high soak. Oh no.
So Pierce might be good.
Yeah. Pierce.
And you're doing a lot to it each time?
Yeah, he did 12 damage to it.
No, he did 14. He had
14.
point blank.
So let me see. I'm going to do something potentially very stupid.
Okay.
That will not be killing a lot of these things.
Well, we're not trying to kill them.
Well, Pata wants to live. So there's like a certain extent to which he will keep the gloves on. He's going to run forward, and he is going to attempt to strike the queen with his pressure point ability, which ignores soak, and adds his ranks of medicine to the strain damage he does.
Oh.
Okay. The eggs are kind of in the way, so unless you're planning on trampling the egg, I would probably say you probably have to keep that.
There is a route he can get through.
Human-sized spiders can walk over the top of these eggs, but I can't.
I would.
They're going across them, then they can stick them.
Pata, can you put yourself back where you were?
There's a path to get through there. Their eggs are cleared now, and you can move through
so I'll
allies.
try and use the path.
Okay.
What I would say to make it fair is say it's difficult terrain, so it
That's what I'm
takes
saying, yeah,
2
difficult
maneuvers to go
to
to
try to
short.
not smash the eggs and to get there. And plus, trying to push through TRDS engaged with what 12, 14.
I don't. Is this like Pathfinder and D&D? Do allies block whenever you're moving?
I thought you just moved within a reasonable distance as long as there weren't insurmountable objects.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
actually tracking paths and
So that's how the rules are. The rules are you move within short range.
Difficult terrain.
because this creature is within short range and there is a
So-
path to it technically.
Yeah, I just drew a line to it. Yeah.
So can I get to it or no? Are we gonna not be able to get to it
I'd say yeah. You can
now that
get
we
to
know
it.
what I'm going to do?
It's kind of on the wall and on the crystals at the same time.
The easy way to stop the argument is he can get to it, but it takes 2 maneuvers because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying. It's
easy.
difficult terrain.
The entire okay. So how much of that is difficult terrain? Because I would like to try and move away from it after I hit it.
So all.
Are you telling me I won't be able to get away from it because I'm only moving 20 feet and only 1 square of that is difficult terrain from what I see? Is it all difficult terrain, even the terrain that doesn't have eggs or creatures in it?
So no, because right here where TRD is with the engaged with these minions stuff like that, it's difficult because trying to get through them. So once you get past them, there is an opening right here.
So just this one spot here takes double movement.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. So
That's what it sounds
technically,
like.
I would be able to use a maneuver to get there, attack, and then use this where you're taking strain to move back.
Yeah, because there's no opportunity, tax opportunity in Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
Do you guys mind if I use a light side point?
Go
No.
for it. I don't care.
All right, so I'm going to use the light side point to upgrade.
Yeah, I'll give it back to you.
Of course, it's unbalanced.
Yeah, no, I'll give it back to you.
He's got to start
All
spending a lot more.
I'm working on it. I should have gave more damage because they're not getting through the armor.
And I am going to... Oh, wrong character. I'm going to run forward and... I have to get the right character sheet up. I'm looking at HK. So one upgrade on difficulty. And I'm going to attempt to use Brawl.
Go, Pata, you can do it.
Actually, you got to upgrade your track 3 times. It's
Oh yeah,
adversary.
you also get a boost because you're like the next person to go.
It's adversary 3 and it's got 2 defense.
Do I get
Yeah,
one
yeah.
automatic success from battle trance, or is that not going anymore?
No, I have to spend my action to do that.
Yeah. I should
Okay.
Okay.
You also
I
get
couldn't
a,
remember if we did it before.
you also
Um,
get a blue from Nunku because he used his last advantage on.
Okay, so you get a boost
Yeah.
from his
All right.
advantage.
let's see if this works.
Because Aliana's in self-preservation mode as well. She's just trying to not show it because lots of cool.
So you did 4 upgrades, right? Because 3 for that and then 1 for the dark side.
Okay, 4 upgrades.
Wow. Come
Let's
on,
see how that
Pata,
goes. All right,
beat
so
this thing.
that thing takes run plus
It should have 2 more purple.
2 more purple. I don't know,
Yeah.
I just hit upgrade times 4 on the check and did 2 purple. I don't know why I did that. Oh, because I. The
Should be
purple.
1 more red, not 2 more purple.
Oh yeah, that's right.
1 red.
No, what I accidentally put setback instead of purple.
Oh yeah.
So
it's
the
supposed to be
setback
purple.
should be gone.
I just re-roll.
The setback's going to be gone, and I'm just going to roll 2 purple. So just
Actually,
add
it's 1 red. It's 1 red.
But defense, there's a melee defense, so it's two defense.
Yeah, it's got a melee
you got
defense.
it. You
too.
got it right. You just need 1 more red dice.
Yeah, just roll 1
So I
red
just
dice.
need 1 red or 1 purple?
No, 1 red.
All right. All right.
So you were not successful.
All right. So I'm going to use my second move to
Ho-
move backwards.
Hey, hold on.
Unless you knock me prone or something.
While you're trying to get away, you trip.
Okay, I figured. I'm going to have HK come forward and torch as many bugs as he can get to. And the eggs.
All right.
as a distraction.
All right.
Where did he trip at?
Who got the 02 PC slot? Like, who rolled that?
Oh yeah, I think Necro rolled that.
Probably TRDS because Vigilance is a 1 green dice for TRD-2.
I was like, oh yeah. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll get to go before this other NPC. Nope, there's a 02.
So narratively, what happened was Patter ran up there. He's like in football training where they try to jump over the hurdles through the tires. He's doing that to get past everything. He runs up, he goes to swing at the creature. He misses, and then tries to run out real quick before it tries to attack back at him, swing at him, and he trips over his feet.
All right, so I still have but I guess I won't use the second maneuver since I tripped.
Yeah, you fell prone when you tripped.
Yeah, so I don't take strain to use the second maneuver.
Nope.
Because it's pointless if the DM doesn't want us to succeed.
Unless you want to stand up, but I mean you can do that next turn as a maneuver.
Yeah, I figure if we're not supposed to succeed at this encounter, we won't, no matter how many dice I roll. So
you're not supposed to succeed at the encounter. You all need some more blood light slide.
Okay.
And it's a nemesis.
I was gonna say because you're next to me, I could allow you to downgrade one of the red dice, upgrade one of your green dice, remove some setback with my.
Don't worry about it because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do a hero move and get in front of him, between him and the queen. Let's just roll with it.
So am I, but okay. We're all gonna do that. We're all gonna be engaged with the queen.
Yeah.
Since you can walk on the eggs without destroying the eggs because the spiders are the same size as we are, so.
So, how to win, that means Aliana's going then?
No, HK's going. He's going to... I guess HK's just going to take he's
going to clear a path.
He's going to take a shot at the spider.
I thought he was going to clear a path with the flamethrower.
Oh, I guess he could. He could technically engage one of the eggs, which isn't engaged with TRD2. So if he engages here... Why is my thing not working?
Yeah, this one isn't touching.
Yeah, so he can blast all these minions.
Okay.
And he has point blank too, so he can increase that damage. I guess it's 1 purple to hit that egg.
Is it ranged?
Is that close?
Yeah, he's close to it.
Yeah, that's 1.
Is he doing flamethrower or is he using his gun?
Flamethrower.
He's going to use the flamethrower because it has blast.
Okay.
So we're absolutely annihilating these things, is what I'm hearing.
Apparently so. You're killing off a colony of Kinrath.
Yeah.
We actually tried to not engage them at all, but...
We tried to reason with them.
Yeah, we
did.
tried to.
We did what, like, a Jedi apprentice would probably be equipped to do.
Yeah, so you went into some stranger's home. They're like, get out, so we're going to shoot. And you're like, no, we're just going to kill you instead. But, we're defending ourselves, so let's justify.
If that's how you want to play it, sure.
I don't see how they're not getting confused because we smell like our pheromones say that we are them, and we're all bunched up together adjacent to each other. I'm surprised they know exactly which one of their own to attack.
And technically, the force thing we did made it so they think we're now those crystals. So I don't see why they're attacking us. So if they are attacking us, I don't see what we can do at this point other than kill them.
None of them has attacked you, and other than the person who's actually touched the eggs. If you
no, the queen attacked. The queen attacked me.
Yeah, they did attack Nunku.
So you try to run away.
Oh, what is it? Do they want us to to move the eggs or get away from the eggs?
Okay,
you're trying to get away from the eggs?
Just burn them up. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that he's gonna use the flamethrower because.
Roll the beautiful bag of beam footage.
All right, so that's gonna be 1 purple for difficulty. I got to take off this red in this upgrade.
These things are getting annihilated.
I'm just guessing as many of them as need to come out will come out and we'll all die. So, at this point.
Don't worry, HK-47 and TRD-2 will probably still not be dead.
All right, so they're going to explode. It's point blank, so they all take 8 damage. Every minion in every group, and all the eggs in space.
Okay.
So, how many does he kill?
Sounds like
I'm guessing
popcorn.
I'm guessing the minions have 9 hit points.
I'm gonna see something real quick. Let's see.
Lots of popping going on. Does it have a
And
burn
remember,
quality? Does
This is HK shooting the minions, not me.
How much damage did it
So
do?
if she's gonna get mad at anyone, it's gonna be him.
How much damage did it do, you said?
8.
That's gonna be 8 with point blank 3.
8, okay.
And burn 3.
so they take that same damage every round for 3 rounds.
They take
That's-
3 damage every round.
Oh, yeah.
Rounds. That's the
Is it 3 damage? I thought it was the target damage. So burn 1 only does 1 per.
You got him, a lot of them on fire.
Does he destroy any of the eggs?
Let's see, the eggs. We'll say we give them the same hit points and everything as the other ones. Probably a little more protected because they're eggs. So no, but you got them on fire.
So are those minion groups still up, or are they dead?
They are.
So okay, it says burn. With burn, it inflicts damage over time. If the attack is successful, the target continues to suffer the weapon's base damage for a number of rounds equal to. So whatever your base damage is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's base damage without successes.
So the base damage is 6.
So they'll take 6 damage each round. Since they're eggs, they cannot put themselves out. But the ones that are not eggs can try to put themselves out.
I think with Blast, they still only get their soak once, don't they?
Yeah, you get your soak once.
Yep.
So they're all basically dead next round.
Well, you can get it once per turn. Like the burn gives them the like each additional turn they'll get their soak, but I mean, yeah.
But there's 6 minions in the group, so like they
Yeah.
get whatever their soak is once, and then 6 times 6, which is 36 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, so they're on fire and they're.
So not a single minion died from 36 damage minus their soak.
What's that?
Not a single minion died from 36 damage minus their soak.
I thought they take the damage now and then it burns over time.
They take the blast damage too.
So 1 minion. So basically, they get the soak once, and then every damage that carries over the first minion's death is applied to the other ones without soak.
And you did how much damage?
8.
6 minions in the group, 36 damage, soak once.
So one attack did 36 damage.
No,
Yes.
I think you're doing it. Okay, so it's each minion takes a burn 6. I mean, it takes a burn of 6.
No, doesn't each minion take a blast of 6?
Yes. It
Because it
okay.
has
So
blast and
so-
burn, and I had a ton of advantage, so I did both.
yeah. So the initial target will take the initial. What'd you say? 8.
Yes, 8.
Is that right, Pata?
Yes.
So the target he hit will take 8.
Okay, took 8
What's the
damage.
blast rating? What's the blast rating?
The blast rating is blast 6.
So everything engaged with that target except for that target will take 6 damage.
Okay.
So is
And
that
then when
once
he
per
and
minion?
then when he activates burn, the burn doesn't kick in until the following round.
Okay. So yeah. So they've been hit pretty good, but yeah, they're up still.
Not a single minion is down?
No, you only got 1 success. You didn't do that much damage. You did 8
But
damage.
they only get their soak once, don't they?
Yes, for this round, right?
Yeah.
So 36 damage minus whatever their soak is.
So the
Doesn't
8
a
is
single
no,
minion.
it's not 36. You're looking at it wrong. You did 8 damage. They don't take the 6 damage until the next round. They don't take the burn damage
Well,
until the
But they
next
also
round.
have blast 6, so every minion engaged.
Okay, so the way the soak works,
Okay.
it's for every. Okay, so. Go ahead. Never mind. Whatever.
So the first one, should have taken 8 damage. Your target. Then everyone around them should have taken 6, and those ones around it get the. Yeah, they do. They get the soak from the blast
So,
once.
Okay.
Each minion group gets it once.
Group gets a soak.
Okay.
Does each minion take 6 from the blast is what I'm saying.
Yes.
And the group only gets their soak once.
But you're hitting
Okay.
multiple groups because each square is a different group.
But
I
each
think
group
that's
has
the
6
difference.
minions. And each minion takes 6 damage. So,
Minus the the soak of they all get the soak though, the first time.
They all get the soak from blast.
Yes.
Yeah, each minion group gets to soak one time.
Yeah.
One soak.
Because the what you shot at was the egg. The egg gets its soak. Then every other adjacent minion group gets its soak once. Any damage that goes above killing one minion transfers to the next one minus the soak. But I don't know if 8 damage is enough to minus its soak to kill any of them.
Per minion group.
It's not. That's not how it didn't do that much damage because their soak. You're doing it wrong.
Okay, what I'm asking is, does each minion soak each blast individually?
No, the minion group does.
Each minion group does, not each minion.
And does the blast affect each minion in the group individually? So is it 6 blast damage per minion in the group?
I've seen that ruled 2 different ways, so that's a GM call.
All right. So what you're saying? So blast, you're saying each one takes. So they get in the soak or not? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, they get. So each group.
Okay.
So.
Each one gets the soak once, and it didn't kill them.
Okay. Here's the question: Do they have more? Do they have more than 6 hit points?
Yes.
Then none of them are dead. That's how you got to look at it. So all the other ones.
But it all goes to the same wound threshold. And each time they get however many damage each minion has, 1 minion dies.
Oh yeah, that's really confusing.
That's how minion groups work. If we're making up new rules, then that's fine too.
I thought all
it's a pain when you're dealing with multiple minion groups. So I've seen this go back and forth, but I know what you're getting at.
What's the point of using blast if it only like?
So, like, say if your character did like if he got another success, probably would have killed them all. But he only got 1 success. So I'm going off what damage. I was asking what damage you do for each one.
But the way minion groups work is they have 1 wound threshold and 1 soak. Okay. Every amount of damage that would kill a minion kills a minion. It doesn't deal 5 to every minion in the group. It deals 20 to the minion group.
So add up all their hit points.
I think the primary thing is so the one he hit with the shot, correct? It gets its soak on the shot. Yeah, it gets its soak on the shot. That minion group does not get to soak the blast, but the other minion groups get a chance to soak once. So essentially, it was
So it kills some minions.
Group. So the first one he hit,
it would kill some minions, but the minion groups would still be there. Not a single minion group died because you didn't exceed the wound threshold of all the minions.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking how many minions died from 36 points of damage minus the soak.
So if they all got to do their own soak for each one of the blasts.
Each group gets soak once.
Okay, each one gets a soak once for 6 damage.
So how many hit points do the minion groups have?
What's that?
How many hit points does each minion in the minion group have? You got to get the calculator out.
Yeah, it should be approximately 2 minions in the group that was hit with the initial shot should at least be dead.
Yeah, but you see how much soak they have.
They only get the soak the one time. Each minion got hit by the blast. So the first minion in the minion group gets the soak. All the other ones don't.
Okay.
Because it's hitting all of them simultaneously.
So none of the other ones get soaked. Okay.
So it's like 36, like he said, it's 36 damage towards the minion group minus the soak once. So whatever the soak is subtracted from that 36, and then however many minions are left. It's a lot of math doing it that way.
I normally don't like to be a stickler, but like if we're fighting 36 of these things, it's kind of important.
Oh yeah, I got you. It's it's a pain dealing with multiple minion groups. It really is.
1 second, let me do the math real quick. So.
How many hit points does each minion have? That's all I'm asking.
It's 7.
All right, so 7 times 6.
It's 42.
All right, and they did 36. What's the soak? You subtract that from the 36, so.
4.
Okay, so 32 damage. So 42 minus 32, that's how many hit points the minion's health is.
Okay. So then you kill 4.
So they got about 10 hit points minion. They got about 10 hit points combined left. All the minion groups do. Because no matter how many minions you kill in a group, they still do the same attack damage. So we'll just say that their health's around 10.
That's actually another thing. Group skills. As you eliminate one from the group, it drops the group skill because there's not an extra one there to add.
No, minion groups it doesn't. It specifically says if there's a minion group of 5 and only one's left, they still get the same group skill.
So each of these 3 groups lose 4 minions?
Something like that. It's got 10 hit points left. Each minion group has 10 hit points.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so he burned a lot.
Yeah, if we have to fight this whole cave.
All right, that over with. What NPC is left?
Turn now. Let's see.
So I might just start putting the whole health in if that's calculating it, because that makes it a little easier.
Do that. All right. So
We'll just start doing that from now on. Just put the whole health of the entire minion group and then subtract the soak once.
Attacks you there, Nunku, for shooting at the other group.
They're hitting me and not HK-47.
I think it's because it's engaged with you. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You were closest. Plus, you shot the group. Yeah, the other one's probably going to attack HK. All right.
Just let it do what it's gonna do. Don't question it. Let's try and get this combat over before the game ends.
Yeah, I was going to get this resolved quickly.
Yeah, I don't want to continue doing this.
It's all past to the next guy. Go.
So it's got 3 and it's upgraded 3. Oh, no, it's 1 setback and upgrade 3.
Yeah, sorry.
His soak's almost as high as TRD's, but not quite.
Yeah. There you go.
Dang.
Wait, was that who attacked me or it?
That's HK-47.
HK.
Okay, so it.
So what is HK's? 9. So
No damage gets through. That sucks.
no.
That could have been a crit.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You do 9, it soaks 9. No damage got through.
It didn't get through.
Nope, so close. So, unfortunately,
I didn't say it did. It did take a crit.
that's not how it works. Unless you're going to allow us to spend a light side and make a thing go through and give it a crit.
Let's just roll with it.
I'll give it another blue. We'll give it a blue.
You can make it run out of fuel with the despair. I mean, well, that's a triumph.
There you go. Now I got a crit.
Where did you get another blue from?
From the previous guy past the blues.
You never said the previous guy passed the boost at all.
It's just go. Let's stop arguing. The last guy missed, but he got 4 advantages, so he can easily pass a boost.
Yep. All right. So go ahead. So HK takes a crit.
Is it going to be multiplied?
Mm,
Or are you going to use those advantages for something else?
can we make his? When he hit him, he took his flamethrower offline.
I don't know.
It takes 2 triumphs to destroy a weapon.
Oh, to make it run out of, I guess, fuel. Like maybe hit like the line.
That's a despair.
Yeah,
If-
that's a despair.
if they roll despair on
is
you.
make him drop it.
Okay.
Engage
Then
them.
You can make him drop something.
Take the crit at the thing. Was it +1, right?
You can upgrade his next check. You can upgrade HK-47's next check to shoot at anyone. Make it harder.
So am I rolling a normal crit, or is it adding something?
Roll a crit and you add what, 1, right? Is that how?
If you're gonna spend it to trigger quit twice, it's +10. It's 1 crit, but +10 if you're gonna do it that way. That would
But
take.
that's going to leave you with a single advantage to spend.
Yeah, so 1 crit plus 10, and then it's going to pass the blue to the next NPC.
All right, so he gets discouraging wound.
Oh man.
Too bad he doesn't have any dark side.
That's one of the best 1 purple crits for a martial artist with precision strike. I'm just saying.
Why didn't they do that? That's pretty sweet. I'm going to have to remember that one. Good die.
That is pretty sweet, actually.
Because if it's for a player, you flip a dark side to a light
That's not
side.
too bad. That's too bad. Then that's not too bad for him. Then he didn't take anything offline or anything.
All right, so who's next?
Okay, for Aliana, my action is going to be committing into sense. My maneuver is going to be placing myself in between Pata and the spider.
Okay.
And that's about all I can do.
All right. So what are you gonna do with a sense? What are you gonna do?
I'm committing into my offensive and defensive upgrades.
Okay.
Did each of those spiders take 6 damage from the burn, by the way?
Yeah. So it said you took them all down. So you took them down to like there's like pretty much 2 in each group. At those one of those groups.
No, but then they acted and they were on fire. Did they take damage from that?
That'll be next turn.
No.
Oh, that's on HK's turn or on theirs?
It'll be next on what?
I would recommend, just because you targeted so many, unless you're going to make a little flame icon on each of them and then before they move take the damage. That's technically how you probably should do it. Is
I'd do it at the beginning of the new round. That makes it easy.
all right, but you might mark
Beginning of the
them.
new round or the end of the new round.
Yeah, it'll be at the beginning of the new round.
No, I would do it at the beginning of HK 47s because that concussion I have, it says for the turn, but if they acted that turn, it should go until TRDS goes again. Otherwise, it's wasted if you do concussion at the end of the turn. Like if everyone's moved and TRDS is the last one to shoot, and he shoots someone and activates concussion, well, then the turn's over and it was a waste.
But that's something that denies a maneuver or an action. This is just taking damage. I mean.
Okay, well, yeah, I just don't want it being used against when I use concussive. That's all.
I just wasn't sure if it was like D&D where the enemy takes it on their turn.
Just as long as they take it within a round.
Next round. This was the last shot at life before.
So he's going to take it when this ends.
I technically can take 2 strain and take another maneuver, but is there anything I can do to taunt the queen so it's not targeting Pata anymore? It's targeting me if it attacks.
So you're doing a narrative, or what are you doing? I guess.
No. I'm not using sense at all. I'm committing into an ability essentially.
Okay.
But
So
I can still take a second maneuver. What I don't want to happen is I move in between this big spider and Pata, and it attacks Pata anyway. So is there anything I can do with a maneuver so it won't attack him? It would attack me since I'm in between him and it. Basically, I'm asking you as a GM, don't attack him because I'm in front of him. Are you going to allow
Isn't that what coercion is? Isn't that like
That's why I'm asking. I don't know if there's anything I can do, if I could spend a maneuver to push him back. Like, what?
You could, I guess, help him to his feet to get him out of there, and then like put yourself in front.
Did you want to move Pat out of the way? Maybe that could be a maneuver.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever I can do with a maneuver to get Pata back a little way.
He wants Pata to not be engaged. He wants to move Pata out from being engaged with it.
Essentially,
yeah. You could help him to his feet and just like I guess push him behind you or get behind you, like
Okay, I'll take 2 strain for that because I don't want it to attack Pata. I want to make myself the target.
Okay.
And I spent my action committing my force dice, so I don't have an action to attack. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, now it'll be a new round. Now all those creatures that were affected by burn take the 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, when's their turn?
Now, if you're going to use the soak on the burn, that means they don't have soak anymore. So anyone that hits them, they have no soak because you can use soak. Oh wait, no, it's once per attack. Never mind. Ignore.
It's per hit, yeah, or attack, yeah.
Yeah, all the minion groups except for the first one take 6 damage, 6 additional damage, because the first one can soak, but all the other ones can't. Whatever's left. So I guess there's 2. So
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. One of them's going to die at least, so there might be one left alive from the minion groups.
Burn off, die.
So there should be at least 3 hit points left on the minion groups that were affected by the blast burn.
Which sounds like 1 minion in each group to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. 1 minion is left alive. Barely. Oh, good. He left. Now we can get our crystals. HK-47, I think, safe. They haven't done any damage to it yet. So let's go ahead while they're distracted and grab our crystals, and then we can leave these guys alone or lead them to the humans.
Yeah.
Maybe light some more eggs on fire so they have to spend their turns putting them out.
I say let's grab the crystals and lead them towards the bridge. Then we can disable the bridge while they're trying to cross.
So that we have an excuse now.
We totally do a Lord of the Rings on it. Let's do a Lord of the... you shall not pass! Let's do that.
I suppose if speaking is incidental, once the queen moves off, I look at Pot and I'm like, now's your opportunity. Whatever was calling out to you, find it, approach it, and reach out for it.
Is there something calling to Nunku as well, or is that done calling?
I think it would still be calling to him because there's that push and pull of the light.
13 damage.
13 damage. Is that with soak
Pierce
or
2.
without soak?
Pierce
What?
2. 13 damage, Pierce 2.
Oh, okay. So that's -7. He takes 6.
Okay. And then it backs off.
Did it just climb up the wall, or where's it at?
I'm up the wall.
Oh, okay.
Still in the area.
Did it take some strain for that second maneuver?
What's that?
Did it take some strain for that second maneuver we need to get?
Yeah, give 2 strain.
Can I use that 3 threat that it generated?
Yeah, give it more strain.
Put it straight on the strain. Yeah, let's do that.
Knock it out from strain, because I've been attacking with stun.
Okay.
Alright. Next.
Next NPC to go.
I guess that's going to be a Kinrath.
Yeah.
So did all these eggs die that were on fire?
One of them died.
Shouldn't they all die? Oh, I guess the one you hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you did more damage.
They were all in the blast, technically.
Yeah, but except
I'm not here to maximize spider death. I just want to get my crystal and get out of here.
Yeah. Well, the one you hit doesn't get the blast applied to it. So, and you did more damage to the one you hit. So
But it does get the burn applied to it.
Oh, that's true. But that's why it's dead.
If these spiders want to just be cool, I'll let them live.
Alright. They're going to attack.
So are these the 2 minion groups with 1 minion left with 3 hit points? So if they get 3 threat, they just die.
Yeah, that's the one there. No, these were from the over here by TRD. They realized that the big one that's causing the damage is the HK.
Oh, okay.
So TRD is annoying them with hitting the queen.
So let's use a flame indicator as to which ones are on fire still.
But it's just this one right here and this one right here. So they're gonna die before they get to go. So
No damage.
7 damage.
No damage.
All right.
Are we on PC slots yet?
Not yet.
PC slot now.
All right, can I get the crystal and see if I can...
Before you do that, I would like to try something real quick, if nobody cares, because players decide initiative.
Sure.
I'd like to do an incidental to motion Nunku to come up. And essentially, I'm going to try to get the one calling out to me to show y'all how to do it, to give boost to both of y'all for doing it.
I'm paying attention.
So I know there's no holding an action, so I don't know how you want to do this. but
Well,
I'm
he can
trying
move
to
on.
get
He can
that-
go up there on his turn.
Their turn. And
So for Nunku, we'd probably have to go around through the turn order one more time. Is what I'm asking, correct?
is this what they're gonna do for their turn? Yeah, they can do that. It seems to be the focus of everything is on HK now, because the one from Nunku's gonna die at their turn.
But Necro's looking at Aliana, who motioned for Nunku to look as Aliana's about to remove a crystal, so we can all see how to do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so do a discipline. Do easy discipline.
Is that one purple or no purple?
That's one purple.
Okay.
As you reach out to it through the forest to find which one's calling to you. Okay, and you sense the one that's calling to you.
Didn't we already do the discipline thing?
What's that?
Didn't we already
That was
do
when
the
we were trying to not get them to attack us, and then we got into combat. But yeah, I'll get the one that's calling out to me with the successes, and with the 4 advantages, I will pass a boost to Pada and pass a boost to Nunku.
Because they saw you do it. So, Necro, what you're saying, you see just Aliana reach out and kind of stand there for a second with her eyes closed. And then pretty much like in any mighty mo, you think she went in, picked up and took it out of the crystal.
So I zoom in on the camera and take a freeze frame, and then I start on my turn, I'm going to start analyzing any other crystals that have the similar shape, size, and density. I can. Hey, if the Empire has stormtroopers harvesting crystals to activate their Death Star weapon, then my character sure as hell can figure out which crystal I can use to make a lightsaber.
And I have an advantage left, so honestly, I think Pada's going next because he's right there. So I'm going to give Pada 2 boost and Nunku 1 boost because Nunku's technically already got a crystal if things go bad in here.
Alright, perfect. Next PC slot.
Alright, I'll try and grab one.
While you coming near the eggs, the queen's looking at you, but then she sees that you're actually going for the crystals and not her eggs. So she's not as upset as she was, but she's really not happy with HK.
I thought she'd be mourning all of her eggs burning to death.
Yeah, she's not happy. She's furious.
None of these spiders are trying to put the egg fires out.
Yeah, too busy trying to attack HK-47.
Hey, killing a droid doesn't bring back their babies.
Don't forget to roll whatever your force rating is in your discipline roll.
Alright, let me
Pada,
see.
you'll
I
have
have
2
a
boosts
pretty
for
low
that.
force rating. So I'm going to try 2 boosts,
Put fires out.
1 force die, and it's 1 purple.
Yes.
Alright. Let's hope I don't do as badly on this one as I did on the last one.
You need some more force dice? I mean, I can give you some more force points if you want.
Yes, yes.
No.
Give them away. I love force points, especially when I'm about to roll.
Alright.
Do I need to upgrade it or no? I'm about to roll.
Now you can roll.
Alright, so I'm not going to use that dark side, and I have successes.
Okay. So you same thing as you reach around, you have your eyes closed, you watched her, so you know exactly what to do now, or at least you got that feeling. You do it and you reach in, and first you feel one, and then you feel it calling to you, and then you're like, and then they like sometimes like no, that's not it, and then you reach over off to the other side and you pluck one out for yourself.
All right.
It really like this feels like this is what like you should have had your whole life. This is the kind of thing that just completes everything for you.
And then I'm going to attempt to move out of here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm getting behind Nunku over here.
Okay.
And Aliana was going to stay there because she's hoping Nunku will come and she can still be in between the queen and Nunku when he picks his out.
Alright, NPC's turn. Yeah, I guess this one will probably try to, let me think.
Let's move it along.
So these ones right here, they realize they can't attack you, but they're gonna try to get together and try to push TRD out of the way. Try to push.
I don't see how that's gonna work.
Like
What's
attack rock in their way.
so? What's their encumbrance threshold? Because he's got Necro inside of him as well. You're gonna have to be able to carry at least a 20, pretty close to.
Pushing you on wheels.
No, it doesn't matter. You've got the weight of him, all the gear that he's carrying, all the gear that Necro's carrying. So your
Here's
encumbrance.
the problem, though. You rolled the initiative slot as if it's a PC, so its encumbrance is its brawn plus 5.
Oh, so if that's the case, if I'm on a creaky bridge and even if Necro's in it, it's not any heavier. I can still roll across the same difficulty as if he didn't have Necro in his backpack.
Well, that's not.
I just want to know that. I want to know the GM ruling because it's going to be applied from here on out. This is canon.
So here it is. Carrying something is its brawn plus 5, because equipment doesn't matter when something's incapacitated. So it's really a question of incapacitated or not.
So we're not counting Necro Techro's equipment then, right? If he's inside the backpack, is that what you're saying? So I can have all my breath mask, I can have the remote droids, I can have a computer console, I can have all this inside the back.
It's up to the GM because that's how it's ruled. If you was moving a player character that was incapacitated,
but he's not incapacitated. He's not incapacitated.
They're just trying to push him out of the way, off of the thing.
But essentially, he can do an attack and spend advantages to knock you down
so
or
they're not
whatever.
trying to attack it, they're trying to move it. So yeah, if I gotta do a brawn or whatever, then we'll do that.
All right. Well, you got to beat it. Soak. I'm assuming.
No, I think Bob's gonna get success, and I guess the success is.
Does that mean Does that mean my character can grab your big spider by the foot, and as long as I get a single success, I can grab it and drag it wherever I want? I mean, whatever you roll applies to everything.
The easy way is to stick to doing the roll and getting the advantages to do knockdown or something.
Okay.
Because knockdown doesn't matter if you do damage past soak.
Okay, we'll do that. So if they can get an advantage to and then they can try to push.
Hey, so upgrade twice, and 4 melee setback.
I was going to do brawl. I'm not going to do whatever you call it.
Whatever. Go do it. All right. Take 3 damage.
Okay.
You got no advantages, so you're not able to move them.
Yeah, they're straining to move you. So yeah, they were able to move him.
You have to use the advantages to knock him down. You don't have any advantages.
No, I'm saying that's to move him. That's what they're trying to move.
No, Will just said. All right. So what you're saying is I can roll a single success no matter. So an ATST, I can move an ATST if I get a single success. What you're saying? An ATAT. ATAT is about to. The ATAT is right next to me. I roll a single success. I can move it.
Go ahead and do that. But it's not just one. It's a bunch of them. So they're all pushing on you at the same time.
What's its sprawn?
3.
Yeah. What's his encumbrance threshold? The most you can move back is maybe 1 square. If all 3 of you do it.
Oh, they're moving away from the eggs. I don't know why you're making a big deal about it.
It's because of the implications it will apply.
You can't. How are you going to be able to move him that far?
It's because of the implications it will pick up later. Like, if you're able to do this now, then other stuff will be more ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I'm going to be able to do the same thing because this is canon. So be careful how you roll because it's got precedent.
That's fine. Just take the damage then. That's fine. I'm just trying to get you guys character out without attacking them.
Okay, so what is it? 3? 3's your brawn is 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing.
No, the damage is 5.
No, you said you were brawn. You weren't attacking with your teeth. So you're trying to push him.
That's what I'm saying.
You try.
Can I make a recommendation to move it along? This is what the GM has Dark Side Destiny points for, and say instead of doing damage, I'm pushing you.
There, yeah. There you go. Now he moved you. Away from the eggs.
All right, so what's next?
Just a thought. I don't know. Just trying to move things along.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
now what are you
that's
doing?
dark side. So he pushed them back. Not damage, they pushed. They were just pushing against you. So now you're away from the things, and they're doing their job protecting the area.
All right, who's next?
All right. NPC's turn. I think this one of the one's on fire, so he dies. But one of them dies. Yeah, one of them dies. The other one's still there. They get an attack against. That's upgrade 3 times. It was successful in the attack, but the HK takes no damage because of the armor it has. So that's done. Next one, same thing.
Do you guys mind if I take the next 2 PC slots?
What's that? What next was one with NPC? He's doing the same thing, attacking.
I'm asking ahead of time. It's just
Yeah,
Dantooine, my
Yeah, my
characters.
character will go after your 2 PC slots.
Okay,
It
cool.
was not successful. It passed a boost to the next one, NPC, and now PC turn.
All right. Necro will slice into his data pad that's recording the information from the hidden camera on TRDS to do a comparative analysis of the 2 stones that they both pulled to find another stone that's similar to order TRD to grab.
Actually, wait, why did I roll?
So what kind of computer check do I need to make on that?
Oh, so it was successful one, but didn't do any damage. My bad. It had 3. I might have put 3 setbacks in there. Anyways, but yeah. Anyway, so no damage, and it had 2 advantage. Okay. What do I now on fire?
All right. Using my data pad that's recording the feed off of TRD's hidden camera that focused in on Aliana pulling a stone and then Pata pulling a stone, I want to do a calculation to figure out on the formation of all the other crystals to find another crystal that's similar in properties of the 2 that Pata and Aliana have already pulled using my data pad. So what kind of computer roll do I need to do to identify another rock that's similar shape, size, and density as the 2 that have already been pulled by Aliana and Pata?
I would say you need a perception first to notice anything different between them first, or notice anything about them.
I have a hidden camera. The feed went on my data pad. If I'm accessing the data pad, it's a computer check.
But you gotta look at the feed though. You actually using perception to look.
I'm using the computer because I'm fast forwarding, speeding up, slowing down, zooming in, zooming out.
So you're gonna sit there and do this for.
I got technical aptitude. I can speed things. It only takes me 25% of the time it would take normally a normal person to do it because I got technical aptitude times 3. That means I do things on a computer 75% faster.
Okay, so you're trying to do that, and you're in the middle of a battle, and you're trying to look through this. So you got to roll to look through the videos.
So am I going to get multiple rolls? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, so you can do perception for this round, and then the next round you can do your computer.
All right. So what's the difficulty? I'm able to digitally zoom in. So you got to remember that because it's high def camera, hollow cam. So what's difficulty? Hey there.
So, alright, so what you did, so what you saw is that they didn't pull it off the wall. The crystal kind of released it to them.
I didn't roll anything because you didn't tell me difficulty.
Okay, so roll 3 purple.
Why is it so difficult to see the rock that they pulled, especially when I can zoom in.
They were both standing there. You have to look in between them. So there's two people standing there, pulling through them.
There wasn't. When Aliana did it, there was no one standing in front of her. And she, in fact, motioned for Nunku. So she stood so that Nunku, from where he is, where Nunku is, look where Nunku is compared to my character. See, my character's here, Nunku's here. So if Aliana moved so that Nunku could get a clear shot, I would have a clear shot to see as well.
It is what it is. Let's move it along.
I'm just asking why it's 3 purple. Then you would have to require Nunku to do the same thing to see what Aliana did.
If you want to do that, even though Aliana's going to show it to him, but yeah, sure.
She did show it to him. She motioned for him. She spent her turn showing him how to do it.
He doesn't have to do that roll perception because he uses the force to find it.
All right. 3 purple.
Yes.
There we go. I see it.
Okay. There you go. You saw it.
All right, now what? Do I know which one I can grab?
I'll think about it for a second. Well, we go to the next person.
No, it's not the next person's turn because my 2 turns are congruent. My character identifies it, then he tells TRDS which one to grab. Those are my turns. So you got to decide now. I don't see how this is so difficult. Stormtroopers are able to mine kyber crystals for the Death Star. If a Stormtrooper can grab a freaking crystal that use the power of Death Star, how hard is it for a character with 7 intelligence to identify a similar crystal that the 2 characters in front of him that are given a clear path for the guy that's right behind my character to see what they're doing? And I'm using a high-def camera.
You're trying to see through the camera if that crystal looks like any other kind of crystal because you deal with these crystals all the time, right?
And I already did it. I was successful.
Okay.
I successfully can see the type of crystals I pulled.
So this is for the next PC turn, what you're saying?
No. I asked if I get multiple rolls because my whole thing was to compare because I got the videotape. I recorded the feed from the hidden camera, so it's on my data pad. I want to access that information, do comparative analysis to find a similar crystal on that stack as the ones I pulled. So that would be a computer check, and that's what I asked. You said I have to do perception before I can do a computer.
The perception check is what you're doing for your turn. The next turn you can roll.
No, it doesn't take 2 turns to do that.
Easy.
It didn't take them 2
If
turns.
you're rolling dice, you're declaring an action. That's your action.
He's forcing me to roll dice because I told him what I want to do, and it's a computer check. Unless this check right here allows me to identify which crystal I can pull. Why would mine take 2 different turns to do what you guys can do in one?
You told me you want to look at the feed to identify which crystal, or a crystal similar, to see if you see anything about, to see if you can find one similar to it over there.
I want to do a comparative.
Analyzing footage so that he could use his computer to analyze the footage and not his eyes. That's what I thought.
That's what That's exactly what I said. I'm using my computer to analyze footage. He made me roll perception instead of computer. I was successful anyways, so that's why I'm asking. Why do I have to do 2 turns? They only had to do 1 turn and they were able to get the crystal. Why didn't they have to roll to the willpower and then have to roll to grab the crystal? Like, either I know a crystal or I don't.
The answer to that is because we don't dig the crystal out. It willingly releases itself to us.
That's fine.
Trying to figure out how these crystals.
I just wanted to identify one that was similar that I can grab. Even if I have to use tools, I just want to identify one that's similar to the one you did. I rolled. I was successful.
Yes, so you've identified one you can grab.
All right. I then use my maneuver to have TRD grab that specific one. TRD.
Need to use the maneuver tool.
Now my turn's over now. My turn's over now. TRD is going through difficult terrain. He still has enough maneuvers to get to the crystals and grab that one crystal that I identified with my successful roll. How hard is that? That's all I want to do. My characters are moving congruently.
All right, and you have, okay, so you want to try to remove the key.
So I got it.
So now you gotta roll. Now you gotta roll to remove the crystal.
All right. So mechanics with tools.
All right. Do you have any precision and excavation equipment?
I have mechanical tools. It's the right tools for the job.
precision excavation kit.
No, I don't have that. But I do have tools. I have a hammer, I have chisels, I have anything you need inside of a toolbox.
Alright, so then roll your mechanics. Do a 3 purple. You don't have the right tool for the right job because it's just the mechanics, right? It's not.
It's toolkit, it does say the right tools for the job.
That's for building stuff, not for excavating.
I'm just detaching a crystal.
Yeah, but these crystals are like super hard.
Yeah, the special.
All right.
I will.
My character's going to
say
spin this round to stay here and aim twice. And then he's going to wait till the next round. He's going to wait for the next round.
I will say the spider silk. I will say the spider silk thing. We were required to have a precision excavation kit, or we got upgrades and/or setback, and damaged the thing that we pulled out.
Fine, do that, and then go ahead and do that. We'll move on to the next one. My guy's going to go ahead and aim for his next round. Then my character's going to assist him next round to do it with the tools we have, and I don't care what upgrades or whatever you have, but I'm going to complete this before the session ends because I'm going to use a force point to use my ability if I need to get a success.
That works, but you can't. You can only aim for attacks.
Then I don't care. He's ready for his next turn.
I would say probably speaks binary because aiming is for attacks.
All right. Well, he's going to assist and speaks binary on the next turn, since I'm having to do 2 turns to do it. Actually, I'm having to do 4 turns, but go ahead.
That's what I was saying. I would just say assist for a maneuver speaks binary for maneuver. That's the easy way.
Yeah. Okay. So move on. I'm gonna keep going until
so
this
we
ends.
went to the next PC now, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Nunku will just leave this thing because it's gonna die on its turn. And
It's distracted trying to not die.
yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inaku moves over to Aliana. And I'm guessing he has to do the discipline check again?
Yep.
He got like 1 blue from her, right?
Yeah, you got a blue from Aliana.
Yeah, and I have to roll the force die thing.
And you know what? I take that back. I forgot I did a leadership thing on y'all to talk to y'all's mind. So you... Never mind. No, that's right. I'm stupid. Never mind.
2 purple,
Yeah,
right?
just 1 boost. I was thinking of my other character that gives a boost to discipline, not this character.
So it's 2 purple, right?
1.
1? Okay.
And your force rating.
Yay, force rating. Ooh.
So what you can do if we have a light side, you can flip a light side and take a strain and a conflict, convert that dark pip to a light pip, and get a success.
Sweet. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, add a conflict.
So I succeed.
Yep. So you eat same thing as them. Aliana instructs you how to do it. You kind of, it's a little harder for you because you got that crystal still, and it's kind of pulling, and it's kind of making it conflicting for you to figure it to pull the right one. Because it's like, no, you don't need anything else. You got me. But then luckily, through Aliana's instruction, you are able to extract one. You reach in there with your eyes closed, and you reach and just grab, and it comes to you pretty easily. You didn't have to try to pull this one out like the last one. We had actually do a little force to get it out.
Okay. Sweet. Now I have 3 kyber crystals.
Alright.
Okay, so
NPC turn.
yeah, that's
And Aliana will try to motion for him to back off once he gets his crystal, trying to get him to spin the maneuver to get back.
he does not have the movement to do that, so I guess he'll just
Oh, did you have to take 2 maneuvers to get there?
No, he had to take his full movement to get there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, She's trying to hint to you to take that string to move back away from the queen. It's
Hey,
close.
since my character still had a maneuver in action, he just went ahead and grabbed the workbench out of the backpack.
Okay, so how much strain is it to take an extra maneuver again?
2.
2? Okay.
And she'll kind of still be there while TRDS trying to keep the queen from attacking.
TRDS will be fine if the queen hits
only
him.
because she knows Necro's in the backpack of TRDS. That's the only reason.
She cares not about machines. Wow.
She doesn't really.
Wow.
All right, let's move this along.
PC's turn. That one died.
Did everyone go? Is this a new round?
No.
No, there's one left PC. One last.
Okay, so whoever hasn't gone, go.
I think it's HK.
I think that's
hasn't
HK.
gone.
Is he gonna blow things now up?
So these ones attacking him are still alive?
Yeah, one died from him, so there's only one leg left of it. There's this guy right here, he died. There you go.
He's going to set his... Wow, it doesn't have stun. I guess his blaster doesn't have a stun setting. Light repeating blasters, they don't have a stun setting?
No, unless you give it to, I think, when you make him.
No, this was like a light repeating blaster. Isn't that like a stock item?
I'll check real quick.
Yeah. Like, it's repeating blaster. It comes with auto fire, comes in 4 and Pierce 1.
No,
Oh,
no
so
stun.
no
Yeah.
stun setting?
It actually doesn't have a stun setting.
Wow.
It's also a
I've
restricted
not seen that.
Is that what I want? It's a restricted weapon.
Yeah, it's restricted, so they're made to kill, not stun.
All right, so
Let me see if there's another one. Oh no, no.
It's okay. Let's move along.
There's an SC-14 light repeating.
All right, let's move on. He doesn't have that.
all right, so he's going to I guess just take a shot at the
If he shoots at the ground below him, doesn't he like not get affected by the blast and everything?
Okay,
else
stop.
is affected?
Okay, stop asking questions. Let's move this along. We're already after 5.
Yeah, so he's going to just kind of... Is there anything else blocking Pata's path out of the cave?
No, not really. I mean, these guys kind of moved aside.
All right, so he's going to kind of make sure, kind of move over to where Pata is and make sure that he has a clear path. You can't hold an action, huh?
Yeah, you can't.
You can.
These guys are still on fire, or are they out yet?
Just this one. These two were over here off to this side, so they weren't affected by it. So
No, the ones that were next to him were on fire, though, right?
The other ones are all dead. They were affected by it.
Okay. So he'll move down here and take a shot at this one with his blaster.
Okay.
So that's, I guess, a 1 purple. He gets a boost for accurate, and he rolls... Do I just roll the die next to the weapon description? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So he engages auto fire, I guess.
You have to declare that before you fire.
Oh, does it increase the difficulty?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, never mind. He just shoots this one for point blank plus 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 damage.
Okay.
And it has Pierce 1. And that's it.
What a monster.
Let me do the math real quick. You said 20 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, 20.
I guess and a critical.
Okay. So that's... Yep, so yeah. Yeah, you kill, he talks out 4 of them. Top of the round, NPC.
All right. Do you guys care if I take the first 2 PC slots?
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be running. Although he might hold if TRD is staying, he might hold and try and support if he can.
All right. Oops, hold on. One layer. All right. Nope. So she fires a web trying to stop HK from leaving, and it fires right next to him and just completely misses him. And after that, she kind of realizes that she can't do much else, and she heads back out of the way because it's better to live to fight another day.
All right. Is it another NPC or PC?
And next NPCs, the other ones get the same vibes. They return to the egg, seeing that y'all are kind of leaving. Oh, that's just one. I can't move him. There you go. PC turn now.
All right. Necro will do it. He will assist TRD, and he will speak binary to TRD. TRD of the previous round got the workbench out of the backpack, and now TRD will. What's the mechanics check I gotta roll?
To extract just a light, extract just a crystal.
Crystal that's similar size dimension as the other two. That he actually all three now. He's got the third one that he saw that was right adjacent to him.
You saw was different than the one before. There's no specific
size and shape. Even if it's bigger, he can always make it the right size.
Crystals aren't all the same. They're shaped differently. Each one is different.
Similar size and shape. Okay, as long as I get one bigger than what they've got, because I can always make a tool to trim it down and cut it like a diamond if I need to. What's difficulty?
What was that difficulty that y'all had there on that game, Ephemeris? Will for y'all?
We had one.
I don't remember what difficulty it was for mechanics for pulling those.
I think it was 3.
All right, we'll do 3. And you get it's upgraded. What, because you don't have the right tool or something like that, or is it setback?
Setback if you don't have
So
tools you need.
setback.
Now, would that be a setback that can be removed with brace?
What's brace for?
Brace allows you to, as a maneuver, the character may brace himself. This allows the character to remove a setback die, black die, per rank of brace from the next skill check based on changing conditions, incidental weather, unstable surfaces, zero gravity, heavy gravity, and other disruptive physical
environmental
obstacles.
conditions.
Yeah, there's no environmental stuff.
But I would think that not having the right tools for the job would be a disruptive physical obstacle.
But that's not environment.
That's not environment.
All right. Fine with me. Okay, here we go.
I think you got precision tools and stuff, or whichever one removes setback anyway, don't you?
For computers, he's got a workbench, but he'll use the workbench then.
Oh, I thought you had like one of each tool already.
Oh no,
He's got his home inside that backpack.
there we go. Our advantage is better.
Woohoo! You got it.
You know what?
Okay.
Since I can, I'm going to. Let's see. I will go ahead and spend a light side point and do my signature ability, so I can reroll some of these dice. Maybe I can get a triumph. So I'm gonna reroll the blank green. I'm gonna remove and upgrade the blank green to a yellow, and then I will reroll the 2 yellows because I got plenty to spare. There we go. So I will roll 3 yellows.
Okay.
Ooh, you're going to risk removing those 3 successes. Go for it.
Can I upgrade it too, or no? Because
Nope. You can only upgrade once around. Yeah, why not? If I remove 3 successes, I still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I still got 4 successes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay. I'll give you
Advantages usually do better.
There you go. I'll give you a light touch so you can upgrade your roll.
Well,
You can't
it's
upgrade
a
it.
re-roll, so he can't.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I thought actually that's something you can do. Okay, let me put it back.
So, but I use the light side to activate my signature ability. All right.
Okay.
Clear dice pool.
All right.
Yes! There we go. This will definitely work. And maybe I got 2 crystals with the 2 light side. And maybe these crystals will work inside of TRD's double-bladed lightsaber hilt.
Okay.
There we go. I'm happy. That's all I need to do. Okay, I gotta go.
We may now leave.
Now that that's done, I think I'd like to take the next PC turn to... Which way did the queen go?
She climbed up the wall and kind of left the area.
Can I kind of see her? I'm trying to commune with
You
her.
can still see her.
If she's in short range, is she within short range or further?
She's kind of left this round, so she's a little bit further than what's short.
All right.
She's still staying within viewing range because she wants to stay out of range so no one's attacking her and hidden. But
Yeah, I'm not trying to attack her. Can I maneuver to where she's short range from me?
Can you climb a wall?
Not specifically. So in that case, let me see, what can I do? I will, as an incidental, uncommit all of my force dice because I can reach out further than short if I have all my force rating.
Okay.
Would she be past medium, or can I take a maneuver to get somewhere within medium of her?
She'll be there. But, I mean, so she's staying out of the way, out of the sight and everything like that for everyone. Pretty much spacing herself from the killer robot that's killing all her babies.
Okay, I'm gonna have to flip a light side and take a conflict because I need more than 1 force die. I need 2, so I'm gonna take 1 conflict and 1 strain.
Okay.
I'm going to try to commune with her via battle meditation and issuing simple orders.
Okay.
Call off your protectors. We have what we came for, and we want to leave. But if we have to, we will defend ourselves. I don't know how much of that I can relay with simple orders, but essentially dumbing that down because I do have ranks in survival.
So pretty much we mean you no harm. And sorry.
Yes, and
family, you know.
basically trying to get her to pull her protectors off so we don't have to kill them when we go out to where the spider webs are.
Okay.
So we can kind of have a free shot to leave.
Okay, yeah. So you understand, and like I said, the ones that would buy the thing, they blew aside.
And then we just walk out.
You can walk past them like you just walk through in, because the ones that are protecting the eggs are still back over hanging out with the eggs.
So is combat over if no one attacks anything?
Yeah.
It's over.
All right. Is this a good spot to end then?
Yeah.
But I will try to relay the information of what's at that other location that I was able to see. The one that's got the transmitter thing for the pheromones, the satellite dish thing. I'll try to relay numbers if I can do that in simple commands of people over there that are threatening to them.
Okay. So you're trying to let them know that this place is swarming with a giant queen and a bunch of Kinrath.
No, I'm trying to tell the queen of the Kinrath what they got over there that's trying to get down here.
So you're trying to let them know that there's bad guys they're trying to come take them and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
All right, this sounds like a good spot to end. What do you want to do for experience?
We'll give you 25 because you got past the queen, the big daddy, and you guys got a lightsaber with those two triumphs. You got Jihad one as well.
So I got one Jihad lightsaber or 2 lightsabers?
Yeah, you got one for Jihad.
I got one for Jihad.
Oh, you got one for Jihad?
Yeah.
The good one or the bad one?
The good one.
So you gonna keep the bad one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, are we going to stop here and pick up right here, or do we have time to do a little text stuff?
What do you want to text?
Oh yeah, let's do some tech stuff. I gotta stop the stream though and head out.
Well, okay, yeah. What I was asking was going through and teaching them how to build lightsabers. Do you want to save that for a game session or do it in text?
It's up to you guys.
I think text is fine because it's going to require rolls. It's going to be required, and I don't think a lot of people care to see that on the stream.
But I think the thing is we're gonna have to make our way completely out of the cave before we can do that. So I don't know if you're okay with us doing that in text or if you've got another encounter in the cave.
So like I said, are you gonna return back to the people, or what is y'all plan? I guess need to know what you're doing.
Disable the bridge so it falls apart into the water after we cross, and then.
Are you gonna say anything to them at all, or?
Nope. That's my plan is just to leave, not ever go back over there to them. I don't know what everybody else is thinking, but my plan is just to walk out of there and not ever go back to
We're
them.
trying to leave.
I'll leave too.
For those 2 triumphs, I'll let you leave unscathed.
What 2 triumphs?
I said those 2 triumphs you got for the thing.
No, those 2 triumphs are for lightsabers. Lightsaber crystals for me.
All right.
So one's a Jihad. What's the other one?
I said one's for Jihad.
Okay, so what's 2 triumphs for?
Nunku said that he was going to. So that'll be, I guess, when we roll for your lightsaber crystals, where you can add that to your roll.
I think the fair thing would probably be to say he got a crystal that will work in a double-bladed lightsaber, a single crystal that'll work in a double-bladed lightsaber.
Does it require 2? Because just give me 2 then. If it requires 2, then I got 2.
It actually doesn't require 2. The way the double-bladed lightsaber works is, like, say for attachments, it requires 1, but they cost double, so your lightsaber crystal would cost double.
Okay, well then, so can I have a cool crystal with those 2 triumphs then?
Yeah, you want it. So that's what I'm saying. So we can roll for what kind of crystals y'all got.
Well, there's only basically 2 that we can get on this planet, right? According to their descriptions. The ghost one and the one that's native on this planet.
So I got 4 different crystals y'all could got here.
Okay, well let's just do it on chat. I gotta go for real. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
But what I would say with the triumphs,